What's little Richie afraid of when he takes the cigarette away and there's no barriers between him and the world?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just, it's addiction, and
Right, but where does addiction come from?
It can come from.
You feel comfortable sitting there with a big wave of smoke blocking you, not only from the world but from your alleged wife.
Absolutely.
Well, she's reading tarot. She's reading the tarot cards by candlelight. Yeah, and tea leaves. And
she's got to read tea leaves. It's modern day knitting when husbands are not really.
Yeah, these two are coming up with hobbies so they don't have to hang out with each other.
How quick did this fall apart? But maybe you don't need the cigarettes anymore.
You have a lovely bride.
I'm very happy. I got a lot.
Look what you scored, bro.
I'll tell you what it is. Yeah, he did score big. The problem is, you still want to think I'm Rich Voss, a teenage rebel. You're an old man, a few years away from Boca. Just admit it, and you're into cigars. And walk around. Your new addiction could be complaining about your ills. Old Jews don't smoke. What's the matter with you?
I hip to the Jews.
Cigars.
Do you like the smoking, Bonnie? Everything.
I love it. I don't want him to quit.
Subconsciously wants him to die.
What'd you do? What'd you do with the Bonnie?
Accuse her of that. You know he has no money.
The Voss fortune, yeah.
One time I went to get acupuncture, and McDonald goes, that's great stuff. He goes, they've used that for millions of years in China. Yeah. I go, yeah. He goes, yeah. Then they invented medicine, so they didn't have to use it.
You guys that always had a TV quote each other. What did Kevin Nealon have to say about it?
I'll tell you the truth. Honestly, I should never come on Opie and Anthony again.
Why?
Because of New Year's Eve. Guys, it's not your fault. Just the fact that I pull up on 69th Street and right outside of Philly, and there's a sign. I'm sure you should get a t-shirt. Jim Norton, big letters. Rich Voss, big letters. Colin Quinn, mini letters.
He took a picture, and then he made a t-shirt.
Can you imagine, even the Opie and Anthony crowd, I came on stage, I go, folks, that hurt. And they laughed. They knew exactly what was going on.
Well, can you imagine how bad his career is? He doubled up on New Year's Eve. He left there and went and did another gig in Atlantic City. Okay? Fucking idiot. It's New Year's Eve. Somebody cancel Atlantic City. Get Colin. We know he's open.
You're pushing. It was doing good.
I got greedy.
And he reached for the coffee.
But Colin killed on New Year's Eve and gave me the best intro in the world.
Actually, that was an unbelievable show.
I did, right? Shut that crowd.
First of all, you're one of the best comics in the country.
It's true. You never knew that until people told you, but thank you.
No, I
No, you've never knew I was
We even
funny.
TiVo'd your HBO special.
That's when it all started with him, when he first hated me.
No, I never hated it.
Boss, Boss, let's be honest. I love you.
No.
Tough crowd. I look past the fact that you were too dumb to realize I was funny till Norton.
I just thought his HBO special wasn't one of the best. I said, after I saw it, I called cable and canceled HBO. And he got mad, right? But
That's not what it was. For years.
He thought...
What was it?
When we did a roast at Caroline's.
I wasn't at this roast. It was him and some other idiots. And he goes... And roasts are all jokes that are funny if you believe them. One of his jokes was, and of course I have my little snitches telling me, years ago, before Tough Guy, he goes, the luckiest people in the world, Sue Costello and Colin Quinn. And this is his mentality towards me. Then he brings me on stage one night. I was doing like these one-liners, but I pretended it was in a poem form, kind of ironically, which was my first mistake. He goes up, he goes, and I bombed. And this was in the middle of like a tough patch in my career. He goes, I don't do this. I do fucking joke. And you're like, hey.
Oh, no.
It was just this type of...
Fucking Larry can't let go. First of all, he remembers all these dumb
You
things.
were right to say that.
What?
That's what you fucking get for trying to be Andy Kaufman, shit dick. Go up there and fucking tell
Andy
jokes.
Kaufman? They were jokes.
Shut up.
But they were jokes.
Let me
you
tell
weren't
you
there.
something.
You were still in Jersey.
Dickory.
Exactly.
Fucking Louis C.K. told you to act like Andy Kaufman. You'd have the suit on tomorrow. So shut the fuck up, okay? All right? You'd be fucking...
You know what's so funny? It's like he was sticking up for you. Like he was... It gets all crazy.
That's the beauty of it.
Yeah, we're going after the jellyfish, you little fuck. Beauty. Let me tell you something. First of all, every radio show I go on, everywhere I go, I always fucking bring up Colin
after
Quinn.
I put you in Tough Crowd, you realized I was funny.
No, before Tough Crowd.
I love you, but you're too dumb to realize how funny I am.
How about this? Either you fucking stop groveling or you let him grovel.
All right.
One of the two.
Here's the thing. There's 3 comics I bring up on the radio. You, him, and Patrice, okay? I always knew Colin was funny, okay? Always. It's just that he didn't prove himself. fucking, he's a brilliant guy, you know, and I know he's going to get back. I can't even believe you're walking around without Nick DiPaolo hanging on your coattail today.
That hurts.
Oh, fuck him.
You had to go there. Why don't we take a break?
Well, they had a little material difference.
Yeah.
How funny can you be on these network shows? She goes out with Brian
Holtzman. The Tonight Show when I'm on it, pretty fucking funny.
Hey, you're damn right.
That's right.
Jimmy was not only that, but I know one guy that really stepped up on the network show, Rich Voss. Boy, when he was ironing away, he found a piece of business.
What was it like to sit home and watch me? What were you eating?
To sit home and watch you on that show, it was, you know, I felt kind of sad. I sat there envious. Damn it! If only I could have been on that nightmare.
I wonder if they force you on that show to do gynocentric though material.
What?
Gynocentric.
Girl stuff.
How you still
Gynocentric.
Oh, what a great relationship. And he goes, what? Girl stuff. It's like George and Gracie, only he's Gracie.
But it was
stuff,
every joke
Gracie.
was.
That's what you guys should do. The relationship should be that on stage. Gynocentric. What? And he got mad at her because he feels like she's embarrassing him in front of him.
I'll say words that he'll say. Nobody says those words, but they're just everyday
Oh, yeah.
words.
No, but nobody says them in the circles in which he's traveled, which is 287.
Give us an example.
9W. I think that kid should, I hope he ends up on the Duke lacrosse team. How about that phony story? How many brothers jump on the young white girls on the b-ball teams? Nobody says a word.
They just did on Dateline. They did a thing with in cabs where they had the driver where they had the driver baiting the passengers to talk about racial stuff, and they had the white driver have them talk about Jews, have them talk about Chinese, and but they didn't have any black driver with black passengers talking about white people.
Well, because they don't pick up black people.
No, they
tried to do that part of the story, but
the cab drivers were like,
But let me ask you something. When somebody brings up a subject, like I just put up like a nationally sweeping subject, don't you go from a specific thing like the cab thing into a national thing, not the other way around? Do you know what I mean?
He was giving
he was giving one example. I understand what he was doing.
He was giving an example so that you knew he understood.
I know, but it was really, it just took all the wind out of everything.
Well, maybe if you stood there with a pool stick in your hand, it would have been a lot better.
I don't get that.
I guess tough crowd.
Yeah.
Oh. By the way, are these funniest single moms, or these are just moms?
No, just moms.
Just moms, and there's a lot of.
Play the Sally Field clip.
Which one?
Oh my God! He goes back. How old is that movie?
Oh my God! Are you kidding me?
That new movie,
Punchline.
Wow.
They had lockers.
That's right.
Had lockers.
That's right. It's right there with the acupuncture. It's new.
Acupuncture.
I grew up in the inner city. She gonna raise me like we lived in the suburbs. We gonna have book club meetings and stuff. Why? They find out we can read. You know what they gonna do to me? I won. Can I get my check?
Not only can you not be funny without you couldn't also get government assistance without them.
You can't stutter on any of the words on radio.
I hate when chick comics are like, I just want to prove that women are funny. It's been proven.
Well,
such a
slow down.
Mom's Mabley.
Why?
That new one, Mom's Mabley.
Why
Mini Pearl. That price tag cracks me up.
I'm not even the typical Latina, I don't fit in just because I was pregnant in my late teens, My mom was total pressure. She's, hurry up, your little brother's already a grandfather.
That's funny, as we pay for all of that. Yeah, another $200 a month out of you.
That was my recipient. That was the joke I just did a second ago.
What was the joke?
What joke?
Government assistant.
Oh, yeah, you can't just blurt out government assistant.
No. And first of all, her kid doesn't even live with her. Half of these moms, their kids don't live with them. They're living in another state with their...
What are you doing, an expose on the
Stone.
You're working for Dateline now?
How do you even know that?
We found that these parents aren't even really parents.
Half of their acts. Well, I heard you're not really ducking your daughter over that loan, shithead.
Oh my God! You're living in an orphanage. Those new buildings they put.
I thought, though, it could be worse. If my mom was from Canada and my dad was from Chile, I'd be a can of chili. Does this come in a 3X? Because this is fabulous. I'm sure.
These girls haven't had enough pain in their life to be funny. You could tell. They were thrown into this house. Paula goes out with that guy Brian Holtzman, okay, who's hilarious. But you could tell they're just,
you're in deep trouble. You better say something funny.
I know. How about this?
We all just
on my the 2 days I actually
went on MySpace. There's this girl writes this letter. And it's like, tell me what you think. So I thought it was gonna be her flashing her tits, of course. I go on, it's some amateur comic. Do people if you have family there, will you dare do a joke that's gonna be offensive to your family? So it's like 12 responses from open micers, all just saying blah blah blah. Then the last response, if it's honest, you got to do it. Voss.
No way.
Said that. Oh, I said no.
No way.
Why are you bothering to answer these?
A lot of people. Can I just say something?
You're filling out questionnaires.
A lot of people will write in as Rich, so it's not really Rich.
He didn't
answering all these.
That is obviously Rich. She's trying to protect them, and Boss is going, no, it was me.
No, first of all,
if it's honest, you gotta say it. Not like those mothers that don't live with their kids. Why don't you put that in?
First of all, people ask for advice, and I try to help out some of them.
Why are you not helping them?
Yeah, helping them. I said, if you're honest on stage, who gives a fuck who's in the audience?
You don't have to be honest on stage. You have to be funny.
Thank you.
Hey.
Whatever.
Meanwhile, back at the show.
So, Boss, you were saying?
No, I was just saying you got to be honest.
Yeah.
Stop it.
but you're saying it like as it's a conversation. The way you put it, he was trying to be profound with some one line.
Wow, and he even leaves his name Voss, V-O-S.
Yeah.
Didn't say Rich Voss.
What was it?
But that's because he can't type very well.
It was just it was him just giving the final,
What was it again?
It was him saying, if it's honest, you gotta say it no matter what.
If it's honest, you gotta
So in other words, if you're performing, in front of a bunch of Holocaust victims, if you have a funny joke about gassing in the showers, you have to say it no matter what.
Rich would, though. That's the truth.
Colin. Well, the guy acts like, it's always horrifying. No, if it's a little kid, it's horrifying.
Well, so is 14. What the fuck is that?
When I was 15, I went out with a 14-year-old girl.
Yeah, but you weren't 55. He's a
55-year-old. He is now.
I just show you the heart. She was the best piece of ass I ever had. And I have all over the world.
She was the greatest piece of ass I ever had, and I've had them all over the world.
How fast did they get that one up? That's insane. How could they do that?
Anthony just pushes buttons. He knows where everything is.
Yeah, we are just...
He sure does push buttons.
He was banging cocktail waitresses 2 at a time.
Alice Rocco just died, didn't he?
Did he die?
Won't see him no more. Yeah, I think he died.
Are you kidding?
I'm trying to have her be breaking his balls. He's getting fucking fresh.
Hey, will you relax? I didn't mean to offend you.
You goddamn guineas really make me laugh.
My dream is to be on Broadway.
They need a bigger size for bigger girls like me. Something like one size fits all, y'all. We have a 7-year-old daughter. She's the most beautiful child on the face of the earth. Big blue eyes, just like her daddy's best friend. And,
Oh, she fucked her, yeah.
Because it sounds like daddy, but she trails it.
Right,
best
She should have said brother, because then the redneck.
Well, she should have showed a picture of daddy's best friend, and it was his dog.
Let's punch up the funniest moms.
I said Rich Voss is the K-Fed of comedy. Bonnie's like Britney. He's basically a white trash kind of, you're waiting to see the rat tail, even if it's not there, it should be there. What else? Oh, I wish I could come up with something. Yes.
Hey, Rich, you got anything?
No.
Of course not. Grab a mic and
Nothing.
say hi.
I'm Rich.
Here.
What's going on? Happy Halloween.
Kitty Mike.
Happy Mike.
Halloween.
What do you say?
Happy Halloween. What are we, 5-year-olds that just knocked on your door, you idiot? Happy Halloween. Have some treats.
Hey, did you check out the FHM magazine?
It's so cool, man.
It's cool, right?
Yeah. Did you see the magazine? Oh, Colin's not in it.
No. Well, this is going to be awkward now.
Well, because we didn't have the page space.
Every time I see Bonnie, I'm waiting for her to go, you know what? This is it. I've had it with the marriage. I guess you got to catch her after 4 drinks when she's like, I can't do this much longer. I thought he made more than $1,400 a week headline. And the guy's been doing it for 25 years.
What was that?
Hush.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
I'm not killing you.
Well, I mean, if it lasts 1 month, that's 2 more weeks in your marriage.
That's uncalled for. That's totally out of line.
Jesus.
That was old 1980s Tyson just walked out and pow.
Why don't you just make fun of how fat he's gotten?
No. I don't.
Like Orson Welles.
Who are you for Halloween? Robert Kelly?
I like that one. But, Rich, it's good to see you. What does Billy Berg get here? I'm joking, for Christ's sakes. You guys really do worship that red-headed fool.
Worship?
I go, what time's he get here? Like he's... No, forget it. Oh, boy, the star of YouTube. Screw him, too. I'm sick of his attitude.
Star of YouTube.
Bonnie, it's good to see you. I missed the girl in the corner at the Cure concert. But listen. Anyway... Great radio. Too bad it's not TV.
Adorable.
She looks gorgeous, but it's a kind of a goth, depressed look. I wonder what that's from.
I know where the depressed comes from.
Yeah. What did I do? She was in California, dating like alternative guys. She had free access to Zach Galifianakis' house anytime she wanted. Now she's in the back of like Jimmy Reed's Comedy Alley outside of Demarest, waiting for this idiot to get off stage.
Wow, you two are just brutal. It's just brutal to each other. It's just mean. It's not even. It's not even good-natured ribbing.
Yes, it is. Let me tell you something.
How many stories?
First of all, I'll go right next door and I'll identify you, and he'll kick your ass. I'll say it's the guy that looks like he's in the second row at a Loverboy concert in '88.
First of all,
nothing.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Wait, how many stories do you hear where, like, one of the entourage shoots somebody, or it's just not?
But it's you.
Only one or two.
Won't even make the paper.
What's that?
Yeah.
But you won't make the paper.
When did you get here?
Hey, he's had some great lines.
He
certainly has.
Come on,
Some real zingers.
If Opie wants a piece of Voss.
It's like when Voss acted with Chaz. I still miss that one.
Oh, God. Beans! You heard it, though, right?
I heard about it.
Oh, we'll have to go get that for Colin.
So
Thank you.
Horrifically bad. I mean, you cannot get worse acting than Voss and Chaz Palminteri.
Voss's shame spiral acting technique.
Yeah. We're trying to do way too many things today, but, okay, really fast for Colin.
Yes.
We surprised Rich Voss.
Yeah.
Rich was talking about his acting and auditioning, and Jimmy's
which
like,
is a shameful,
right. And Jimmy's like, well, let's see how you would do. Like, how bad are you? And so Jimmy set up this thing where Voss would come in and read lines with Jim Norton. At the last minute, Norton leaves his microphone. The door opens up, and Chaz Palminteri walks in.
And they're reading lines from A Bronx Tale, which is Chaz's
But the
play.
beauty of this, Voss had no clue. We completely surprised him. And what you're about to hear is something we put together called A Bronkish Tale.
Robert De Niro.
It's not what you say, it's what he sees.
In his directorial debut.
We can't accept that.
Starring Chaz Palminteri.
I don't give it you, I give you his son.
And Rich Voss.
Louie, Beans, I want my money.
A Bronx Tale.
Beans, you can't dodge me forever.
Come on, what are you doing about? What are you yelling about, huh?
John, I got a problem with this guy over here. Louie Beans, this guy owes me 20, and it's been 2 weeks now, and every time he sees me, he keeps dodging me, John. Should I crack him one or what?
The struggle of an idiotic Jewish comedian stammering his way through a few lines of film dialogue with a genuine Hollywood actor.
Listen, see, sometimes violence is not the answer. Is he a good friend of yours or not?
Nah, John, I don't even like him.
Well, there's your answer right there. Look at it this way. It costs you $20 to get rid of him. He's never going to ask you for money again. He's never going to bother you again. He's out of your life for $20. Come on, you got him cheap.
You're right, John. You're always right.
A Bronx Tale.
How do you know the right answer all the time, Johnny?
Well, I try to keep my eyes and ears open all the time, and I read.
You read?
Yeah, I read. Come on, let's go to Mario's next door and get something to eat.
Is he horrendous?
Louie Beans!
He just takes all the joy out of it. It's not even like bad. It's just like, oh.
That's just it. It's not only just bad. Where it's It's so bad.
He's so bad, like when you see the movie now, you're going to be like, why? I used to love this movie.
Yeah. I know. And then to hear Chaz Palminteri, to hear him do his lines, and it's just brilliant. And then Voss, it's this guy, Louis Beans.
Oh. The right foot.
Just to show what the world's worst, dumbest Jew.
Yeah.
And I'm friends with Bob Levy too, and I still say Voss is number one.
Yeah.
He called last night. We see him at the cellar. He goes, "To me, what's happening with this crisis?" Who ever heard of a Jew asking a Catholic what's happening with the financial? And it's Rosh Hashanah. He's not anywhere near like the family.
Why are you talking with food in your mouth? Didn't they teach you at Fit Club that you're supposed to talk without food in your mouth, you idiot? All right? When you were on the scale and Ant was looking at you saying, listen, don't talk with food in your mouth, all right, novelty act. I don't know what's going on.
Wait, why is it a novelty act?
Yes, he just fell in that category of Screech and all those type of people. I mean, 5 years ago he was Colin Quinn. Now he's that guy from Tough Crowd. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
But why is that a novelty act? It doesn't really explain this.
I'm not sure what the novelty act part is. I'm not saying he's not finished, but I don't understand what the novelty act comes
Exactly.
in.
What's that?
You went over your head. You started too early. You should just let me finish. I was half bombing, and now you're totally bombing. People forgot that I was bombing.
I thought you
shut your orange spray-on face.
I thought you were done because you swallowed. I didn't know.
Why is your shirt the same color as your skin right now?
But when it came to moral issues, the Democrats and the Republicans completely are to blame.
God, why are you trying to be smart? It's early. The one good quality we have is being funny. And you're trying to be smart. I'm an idiot. You know what's sad downstairs when I signed in just now? The name right ahead of me. Not Ritual. It says Voss. He's still trying to sell it, even to the guys at the security
Just
desk.
one name like that?
He's a one-name guy.
One-name
Voss.
The Democrats are going to say he can't even make it a vice president decision on who to pick.
Or vice presidential.
Decision, yes, presidential, whatever.
No, I wouldn't say he can't make a vice president decision.
Vice presidential. Okay, I'm not going to, you know what, add on all the extra syllables, whatever.
Yeah,
you
fancy.
have time for that.
Yeah, who needs syllables, right, Rich?
Yeah. But she's not dropping it. You
Egghead.
think so?
Yeah.
Why is it not Romney, being that he's complete, he's so conservative, and McCain is liberal conservative? Why are they not,
One
the
5-minute
balance?
conversation last night, you're really spouting it out. This reminds me of when we did Tough Crowd and Norton would try to be smart, and for 3 weeks in a row he came in with all the facts and everyone was annoyed. But at least Norton's inherently smart. He's not educated.
What's a liberal conservative, though?
Well, it's, who's not completely to the right or conservative on his issues when it comes
liberal
to...
conservative?
Yeah. Did you mean to say a liberal Republican?
That's what I meant.
No,
Liberal
he meant the
Republican.
president type.
Saying?
Not all of them, but he's saying that we should open the borders.
I think we should go back to the old 80s radio where you have a comedian come in and set up his bits, because you're really bumming us out. I wish Byron Allen was here. Wait, do you have a gambling problem? Hey, Jim, you like sex? Hey, I heard this election's coming up. No matter what it is.
If it was the 80s, the studio would be chasing you down the street in Buffalo. Shut up, stupid. The audience chasing.
I got it, but what are you doing?
What? The radio would be...
No,
you could have just made a simple... It didn't have to be specific to me. You could have made a joke as the 80s should actually be popular. If the 80s...
Because I think you're still popular, and I think you're great, so I'm not going to attack you. You're in my top 100 favorite comics.
Wow.
You are great, and you don't let clubs determine whether you're good or bad. Just because Levy's booking you now in firehouses doesn't mean... If you look at a heart monitor, the line goes up and down. When it goes straight across, you're dead.
You're right.
So your career, it goes up and down. You're a little down now, but you're going to come back because you're Colin Quinn.
You're going to change his name to Dow Quinn. That's true. Ties it in.
You got that in.
Every time I'm on the radio, I always bring up your name.
Oh, he always says that. It's really uncomfortable.
I know.
Because it's just the idea of him sitting in some faraway place, bringing up my name because there's a lull in, Pedro and Man Boobs or whatever morning show he's doing. And then he's sitting there, and then he comes back and acts like he's doing me a favor for mentioning me in Tulsa on the 6 a.m. like soccer mom station. Leave me out of it. Die by yourself. That's the good thing. At least I have somebody like that people know doing me, Jay Moore.
Voss, there's this one guy that just comes around. He claims to be a comic.
Bob DeBono.
Oh, yes. We've had Bob on the show doing Voss.
He does a great
And
Voss.
you don't see him again. He must be like a strong middle from like, the South.
Yeah.
And then just shows up and does Voss.
You're
Be
proud
part of the
that
bit,
Jay Moore does you? You just called him a celebrity? Is that, you're proud because he lasted one more year longer on SNL than you did?
He's starring.
He's got
in
a big show on.
He's starring in a CBS sitcom.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Tuesday nights. Gary Unmarried.
Some unpicked up pilot.
Yeah, exactly. He's done motion pictures.
Yeah.
So who cares?
Bad timing.
Here's a big act.
Jay's actually doing very well.
Yeah,
right
Jay's
now.
doing well. He's been in some, pretty popular movies.
Oh, yeah? Well, I might have a webisode coming out.
It's called Life with Bonnie. And then small letters.
Now you can laugh.
If you want a sandwich, a guy pulls up in a van and he makes them there. There's no breakfast place. That's what we did the comedy show out of the diner on Euclid Avenue, remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're sounding particularly moist today. Is there a reason for that?
Trying to have a discussion about Cleveland.
He swallowed Lake Erie, apparently.
I have no. You really are sounding a little, saliva-y. This is your teeth underneath the bridge.
Yeah, they're gonna.
It's really horrible.
Holy Jesus! It looks like Dresden after the bombing.
It looks like that. It looks like the box for bum fights.
Bum fight. Wow, that's crackhead teeth right there.
Well, the teeth that were holding the bridge up, the original, started rotting. But Dr. Gottsman right now is going to pull them.
Right there, he got some money off. By the way, I just want to let you know he mentioned the doctor's name.
It really is Rosh Hashanah.
So
they're out in full force.
I didn't get money. I just said his name. Why?
Yeah, well, that's all you got to do.
Irving's name. What does it matter? If he wants to give you a deal, fine.
If it's against the law, I didn't mean to do it. But there's two dentists doing
My teeth would fall out if it wasn't for my doctor.
Listen,
I mean,
what happens is Dr. Gottsman pulls the teeth, and Dr. Holden makes me the new one.
Why did they Bonnie went in there and said, "I want you to use all your powers,
all your talents, all your skills."
I don't want the audience to hear him this way.
Look how they massacred his mouth.
Well, back when I had the original bridge.
Yeah, you spent
it was
thousands of
originally
dollars.
done by a Dr. Mengele. You might have heard of. I had one blue eye, and one brown eye, and bad teeth. He did it all.
How much did you spend on your teeth already?
Oh, well, over probably after this is done, it'll probably be about 50 to 70,000.
It's so stupid.
Well,
Why?
30,000
Great work.
What do you mean throughout the years? I don't know.
Just get them fixed once and then brush them.
Just get your head cut off.
Get your head cut off. Jesus. So what are they going to do?
Which one, Gottsman or Holden?
When it's done. I don't care which one is going to go in and do something. When you walk out.
Is that the morning show you're doing in Cleveland to promote hilarity?
I asked you a question. Which one, Gottsman or Holden?
Gottsman or Holden?
That would be a radio show worth listening to.
Yeah. Oh, Dr.
It's like, I don't care what doctors do what. When you walk in the door, what happens between the time you walk in the door and out the door?
After the
That's
laughter,
all.
after the laughter from the nursing staff.
They have in the waiting room eating oats. They have to put the drill for each tooth?
No, one drill and then it spreads.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yuck mouth? How do I know? How do I know? When you fix that junkyard, you call a yap. I just picked up floss and I headed out the door.
Take a little off the bottom.
Well, these ones aren't big now. These are the temporary plate that goes across my mouth.
You've had bigger, that's for sure.
The other ones look like Matt Dillon and Something About Mary. Nobody got those teeth.
When you have to say remember after a joke.
No, we got it.
Yeah, we got it.
All right, don't
come on.
Oh,
Look, but these are...
The one thing the dentist never has to say to us is rinse.
With that, we're going to take a break. No one really gives a crap about your teeth, Rich. And Rich is still arguing that he's not carrying around a woman's bag.
It is, Rich.
it's
Lift it up in the air,
It's
and
a girl's,
we'll have people decide.
Let's see it.
How do you carry it?
Wait, move over.
Like that?
He carries it like Charlotte from Sex and the City.
Here.
Move over.
I will just say it looks queer.
Oh, God, you're not kidding. Oh, Voss, come on.
Rich.
I thought they were stretching for this one.
No.
That is really so feminine.
Don't block it so much. Turn sideways. Let me see the side view.
That is like, oh, my God.
What are you, posing for a catalog? Yeah, okay.
He had Colin, he had one that he came in
JC
with.
Dummies.
This is it's a computer bag. A lot of the
I've never seen it's got Clay Aiken's website on it.
Oh, I don't have it today, man.
I told you you're tired today.
I'm not tired. It's just I can't compete.
Rich, I've never seen.
It really is really ill. I mean, did Bonnie approve that? How did you screen that?
Bonnie bought this for Christmas for me.
She did?
She bought it for herself and decided she didn't like it. And just
I'll
gave
tell
it
you
to
the problem is, as much as I love Bonnie and she's beautiful, but she is a Canadian hayseed herself. She doesn't know what's trendy.
You kidding me? She reads all those magazines.
Because her family's probably like, all them Jews are homos anyway, honey. Don't worry about it. Just get them a bag.
Well, I mean,
what?
What am I going to do?
Get rid of it. I
can be a man.
I paid $400 for my.
Act like a man! What's the matter with you?
This is not just the let's gang up on somebody bag. That really is a horrendous purchase.
Yes.
It's not a purse.
Purchase.
Purchase.
Oh, purchase.
It is
And it is
I don't
It's purse when it comes out of your wet mouth. Purse.
It was a gift.
This is a.
You should have thrown it back and said, honey, don't ever waste our money again. Times are hard. I'm in hilarious Cleveland this weekend.
This is an unfair fight today. We might have to stop the fight.
Yes, but that bag was bad.
You usually fight back, Rich. What's the
Dog pile on the rabbit. Dog pile on the rabbit. That's what it's like in here. It's just everyone on Rich.
His eyes look sleepy and heavy. You want to take a nap and join us at 8 o'clock?
No. Some days you don't have it. Or you just sit in the corner and you come out and you try to get the knockout at some point. But I'm not going to lie. When it comes to Colin, I'm out of my league and I just sit and enjoy it.
Get out of here.
Oh, now he's making it seem like, all right, you beat me up, but it's
No one
cool.
likes his mock humility.
No, I know.
Pull a tampon out of your purse and put that in.
It does look a little big.
It's not just big, Rich.
What,
It's that
your
design
teeth?
only used by women.
Big and feminine.
It's unbelievable. I think it's a subconscious move on Bonnie's part, but I haven't figured out what yet.
Yeah,
To further emasculate a guy who's really annoying her.
Yeah, it is.
I
guess sometimes it's as simple as truth is the truth.
But he's also a master at working the crowd. That's true.
I got to give him that.
Yeah. I have sightful material.
His ability to hold on. Did he say I have sightful material?
What was the statement?
Nobody acknowledged he talked.
What was the
45
statement?
minutes.
Could you read that back, stenographer?
You have sightful material.
Insightful.
His ability to perform in front of an audience has landed him television shows as varied as being the first white comic on Def Jam. Did it say varied or
I
as
don't believe
unimportant
that.
and unimpressive?
He doesn't believe that he's white.
I just don't believe it because we actually had Russell Simmons
you really
on and he
think
said
he
he doesn't
remembers-
even remember you.
Yeah, you got to prove it with some video.
You
Dummy
remember.
Norton was there.
Yeah, was he?
Yes.
Performing on The View.
Yes.
Of course, I like the culture.
I actually had for my when I had my nose surgery, they gave me well, I forget what it was, but I took less than I was supposed to.
When you do your chin implant, are they going to give you?
Well, they maybe they could use your extra teeth and sculpt me one like Leno.
Yeah, well, you just say. And then I had to tape a TV show that night, Friday Night Videos, and I wasn't going to cancel because it was like $600 back then.
No,
you know?
thank God you didn't.
You know?
Look what it's done for you.
Now you're putting yourself to sleep.
Let's go to Max.
You're right. It's not that story about your time in the root canal. That wouldn't put anyone to sleep.
The beer we have, it drank pretty good. Budweiser. What's the name of some of them other beers? Budweiser and what else? Miller. Coors. It drank pretty good, don't it?
That was the way to win Voss's first Def Jam set.
What's wrong with the beer we got? And Colin is doing this on his back.
Of course he is.
like most of his work.
I don't really get it, but...
Yeah.
No, I know. Rich, that was,
What is he, Michelangelo?
Yeah, what are you implying he was a prostitute?
Yeah, let's keep this fun.
Works on his back.
He works on his back. How's the action on your mother's mattress? Action.
We got something for Rich today. This is for you, my friend.
They call me Yuck Mouth, 'cause I don't brush. Oh, like my teeth like this, they call me Yuck Mouth. No, I won't brush. How's about a little kiss? I got roast beef in my teeth, got some chicken too. Ouch, that's a cavity. Hey, that's new. Well, if you don't brush your teeth, then kids you too can be a Yuck Mouth.
The best is in the middle of horses and down to work when Bonnie leans over in his face and goes, "I'm leaving you, and I'm taking the kid with me." He just leaves.
Oh, God.
Now, hold on a second.
That's brutal.
That's going to happen, I hope.
Oh, you hope? Why would you hope that?
We're wishing for the same things.
Oh, God. Her accent makes her say a few things very differently than we do.
And I can't see why they can't fix the dumpster, why they can't fix the pad. I mean, I'd like to know them to tell me why they can't fix the pad. All it is a cement pad. I'm sure if I was young, I could fix it. Yeah.
Woo. Yeah. If we comment on that, we'll be in trouble. But there you go.
Let's talk about plant sprayer Tan Voss. I just picture him in his house with a plant sprayer going,
Plant sprayer Tan?
Bonnie, you missed the spinal section. Please, just a little lower.
It doesn't look even.
No, they just lay him down naked and run him through like it's in a Detroit auto maker place.
Oh, God. Did you fall apart on that one?
I had the visual.
That wasn't very presidential of you.
There's another thing that has to do with an auto.
Auto factory.
I got a 6-year-old Mercedes. I tipped the guy $100.
The Screaming Tree people.
Oh, yeah.
Have you heard this one, Colin?
The Screaming Trees? Yes.
You did hear this one?
Not the band.
No, not the band.
No, I did hear you guys play
Every time
this.
Colin climbs one.
That was
Why would
very
he
hurtful.
climb one?
Why would
Yeah.
I don't
Reg.
know.
Do you think these things through?
What are you doing, Reg?
How would it hurt?
We're trying to keep it all fun here.
Yeah, the trees don't mind.
Not a crying tree either. It's people that are crying.
We've established a couple of things, Rich.
Climbing.
A, you're carrying a woman's pass, so you're playing for the pink team.
It's easier when you're sitting up.
Yeah, I know, really.
All right, I'll get up. Everyone's just jealous because I get to lie down.
Yeah,
Deep in the woods of North Carolina, an extremist eco group called Earth First bewails the violation of American nature.
I want to mourn the loss of all the old growth trees I've seen and tell them that we love them.
Sounds like a girl leaving Norton's apartment.
Know that, trees, that we care.
Norton's girls leave like the hookers in American Psycho. Remember that look on their face? That look of disgust. He just hands them money.
Grabbing the money and then leaving.
They have a horrified look on their face.
Disheveled and beat up. I love that.
Why, they were trannies in American Psycho?
Why add on?
Why? True. You're like William Macy in The Cooler.
Yeah. He cools things down.
Yeah. Literal Colin.
I think we are deeply hurting in America. I think we are deeply craving answers. I think that we've lost our identity as we have evolved into technology and into industrialized society. Bring me to this cathedral. Bring me to this rock that has the most incredible life. That makes me feel alive.
That's somebody, I hate to be old-fashioned. She needs a good guy. She needs a guy in her life just pounding her once in a while. That's just a scream of frustration.
Colin, you're confusing everyone. Now you got your coat half on. You staying, you going, you want to...
Jeez, he's like, what's his name from Raging Bull? Hey, what are you in a hurry to get out of here?
What are you doing? Oh, Tommy, I'm laying down. I'm sitting up.
Struggling holding him down.
Authorities say the assailant, 52-year-old
Michael
David Myers, had a history of heart trouble.
Michael Myers.
The father is not expected to be charged.
Where was that?
Somewhere.
It's hard, though.
Somewhere USA.
It's hard to wrestle a naked man, though.
It's any town USA it could be.
Wait, Voss wants to go into a bit.
No, I didn't.
What's hard to wrestle a naked man?
He's kind of onto something. I mean, how do you wrestle a naked man?
I don't know. Ask Norton.
He's onto something.
That wasn't bad, boss.
He actually is onto something. Godfrey's old bit about breaking into a house naked.
Why? See, we know that you're watching Godfrey too. I don't know what Godfrey does on stage, you late night hack. Who knows what he does? I'm home sleeping by the time he's on. And my friend, he got 15 years in prison for doing it. 15 years. Kicked an old lady's door open.
You say it like it's an outrage of justice.
Yeah, no, not at all.
15 years.
I'm saying it was good.
He got 15 years for that?
Yeah, but you do about 6 years probably.
Depends on what his record was.
And he probably wasn't,
They don't do 15
taking a break
years.
from college to kick in someone's door.
Yeah,
Did he have priors?
Voss's friends didn't go to college.
Oh, go lay down. You were killing when you were laying down.
I know he wasn't going for a joke. He was just stating a fact there.
Don't always stick up for anybody who's after me. Once in a blue moon, say, you know what, Voss is right.
What? Ope had a valid question. What else did he do when he broke in?
Thank you, Jimmy.
He tied her up and robbed her.
Oh, okay.
But still, I mean, he probably had he probably had priors, a rap sheet. He wasn't a singer. I mean, he did a lot of drugs. No, I got past that. Oh, no.
No, you didn't.
He got out
I was
for a
just
month.
gut punched.
He got out for a month and did something.
Hey, my uncle just made a joke because he had a rap sheet. He wasn't singing.
Oh. It's too late. I don't know who said that.
Uncle Rich.
That's something your uncle would say like 1988.
Is this where I'm supposed to defend you, by the way? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I think your mouth is on spin cycle. That washing machine is called a mouth. Time to just shut it down.
Would be arrested 1,000
I read
times.
this story and I can't remember if it's 100 or 1,000, but it's one of those.
I'm saying 1,000. 100's easy.
Child support.
Holy moron.
He's thinking about what Bonnie's going to ask for when she leaves him.
The answer.
You just woke him up.
Yeah, of course.
Child support.
Yeah.
How many times she's been arrested?
Let me ask you something. How do you pay child support?
How do you say it?
How do you pay child support what?
How do you pay child support with comps from the hilarities? How do you pay
throw
for the room?
stuttering and muttering. That was pretty funny.
He gets 2 for 1.
Look at this photo. All of those mugshots put together.
Wow. He's been arrested 2 more times and he has kids.
Even the way he said it was so unconfident.
It's a person. There's a person stranded. There's a person stranded. There's a person stranded. There's a person stranded.
Go to that one shot of all the mugshots together. Looks like the opening sequence of this bunch.
Go to that.
Wow. Oh, wait, of the what?
Exactly.
No, I want to
All right,
watch.
enough people got it.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh, no, that's terrible. That's just awful.
No. Who was living with 30 children of his own.
The youngest one in prison.
Although one day when this deadbeat met this hoe.
He knew it was much more than a trick. That wasn't bad.
Oh, no.
There's a person. There's a person stranded. There's a person stranded.
He said I didn't have a
How this Jew would somehow ruin the fun.
I got locked up in Cora once, you know.
Did you?
For 2 days, yeah.
Quorum. For what?
There's a club out there?
He's back. That's good.
He's back.
I was telling somebody last night I was giving Babiglia a ride home last night. Who? And Babiglia.
Were you?
Yeah, I gave him a ride. We patched up things.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Lover spat is over?
Yeah. And I was saying how brilliant you were that you turned my short bit into 45 minutes of complete humor.
Right.
Because I wanted to get some extra Coke, that's all.
Right, the two of you trying to explain to each other how it was just a moment, a radio bit that got carried away.
Sure, it wasn't real.
Why are you sitting like a girl? Sit like a man.
All right, I sit like a girl if I was I stop.
Austin snap is there. The snap, the ball is down. The kick is on its way. It's good. It's good.
Oh,
it's good.
no,
Wait a minute. He said no good. No good. We missed it. I'm sorry. We missed it.
I wanted to know, when are you going to see your dentist? And, like, does he have to call in the aluminum siding expert today?
Garden State brick face.
Brick face and stucco, right?
Hey, but what is this spot? I never heard about the Battle of the Glorified Middles. What happened with Boston in particular?
Oh, it was something.
Wow, it was
Rich
a good
went
one.
after Mike.
Rich
pretty bad.
Rich had a pretty good day.
Yeah.
See, there's me sticking up
Thank
for you.
you.
See how I do it?
Hey, Voss is a hot. Let's face it, Voss is always. We always know he's got it.
He's a catalyst for this show.
Thank you.
You know,
Now, just explain what catalyst
I was
is
going to say,
afterwards.
Jimmy, I was right there with you.
I shot rocks over walls.
Opie said I'm the Cadillac of the show. No, dummy.
Let's play this one more time because we're not going to see Rich for a while, you know.
Why?
Because you come in here every
weeks.
once in a while.
Yeah, I try not to burn out.
Yeah.
You can only take this abuse every 3-4 weeks. I leave, I cry, and I rebuild.
In honor of your new mouth, I want to play this one more time.
They call me Yuck Mouth, 'cause I don't brush. Oh, I like my teeth like this. They call me Yuck Mouth. No, I won't brush. How's about a little kiss? I got those beef in my teeth, got some chicken too. Ouch! That's a cavity. Hey, that's new. Well, if you don't brush your
Lower
teeth,
your
then
standards.
you should be a yuck
Lower your
mouth.
standards.
You think so?
Boy, people talk about picking Palin. What about picking Biden instead of Hillary? Or maybe
It
Hillary.
was a smart move.
How about they...
Yeah, Tessio was always a smart one.
Sure it was.
Is this on?
Yeah, slobber on that one for a while.
Maybe you short it out when you said hello.
Yeah, really.
I got it at hello.
You had me at hello?
Yeah, that's what it is. You had me at hello. Whatever. I got it. You had me. The movie's kind of old. I don't remember it.
Yeah.
I can't really quote things, you know. What? I'll come in like, doing something, on payroll. So, just like 2 days a week or something.
Put
maybe,
them
like a
on
Monday,
and take
Tuesday.
them off.
Monday,
Man,
Tuesday.
I will suck your dick.
What are you fucking begging?
I'm asking for a job. That's all I'm saying.
Are you?
Yeah, just a Monday, Tuesday type
I think
thing.
I should give him something.
I think
Does
Monday...
this job cover dental?
Oh, that'd be good. That's what Congress is trying to push through, that $700 billion.
That's for Rich's lady.
Rich's fucking dental insurance bill.
How do they not make mistakes with all that just throwing papers?
Because it's computerized now.
Oh.
They still use paper, but everything
They're
goes
just
into a
yelling
computer.
at each other.
I don't get it.
Boss's whole thing's based on trading places.
Yeah, that's how he knows.
He
He learned all of his stuff.
Which I would never do with you.
And this is also what they sell. Oh! That had to hurt.
Leave a mark.
Sure was.
That was a humdinger.
Yep. I was offered a job at Merrill Lynch when I used to have my plant business.
You had a plant business?
Oh, this was...
And they wanted you trading on...
My man-eating plants are after me, and I'm dodging them.
I would go to the growers. I had a grower, and I would buy like 200 hanging baskets in the morning, plants 8-inch or 10-inch, and I hired 3 guys, and we would canvas
I think you were
sale.
watering your mouth too much.
And one of my biggest sales ever, I had a 10-inch hanging basket. All right,
This is gonna be a great story.
And we
I
would
can tell
sell them.
already.
We would sell them out of the van. And pitch them on the street or go into a beauty parlor, whatever. And this guy pulls up, and I see he had MD plates. So he said, well, what's in the big sleeve? I go, listen, you don't want this one. Take a look at the little ones. He goes, no, let me see that. I go, nah, they're usually for, like, doctor offices. Because he didn't know I saw the license. And I go,
doctor's offices.
Doctor offices.
I go,
Yes.
they go for
Doctor offices.
They go for like 100 apiece. And I saw he was a mooch man, and he looked at it and bought it because I said, he had an ego.
Is he
You know what
still
I'm saying?
talking?
Yeah.
Well, the
You
biggest
believe
sale
that
ever was a
story?
$92 profit.
I walked in and I got them to sign a wilted. I'll tell you right now.
They like talking to plant salesmen.
Are you trying to say you were going to have an IPO?
A what? An IPO?
Yeah, you went down to Wall Street with your business to do what?
No. Merrill Lynch in Jersey, they had branches in other places.
Jersey.
What do you think? They only had they had branches all over.
You never heard of Metuchen, Merrill Lynch? They're very big.
Merrill Lynch, Pierce Fenner, and Ziggy.
In Jersey, they were. You should have gone to Merrill Lynch. You would have been doing great. Yeah.
I made all the wrong decisions in life.
Rich, do you know what an IPO stands for?
Yeah.
What is it?
Some kind of industrial cleaner.
If it were you bought Citadel, it was.
Oh, by the way, in the elevator, Voss goes, like if you're next to a beautiful blonde girl, she just gave us a scathing look. Then, as the doors are closing, some nerd was trying to get in the elevator with us, and Voss tries to be funny. And goes, hey, holding up the whole elevator. And the whole elevator's just like wilted from misery.
He put his hand in so it opens. I go, thank you for holding us all up.
I'm glad someone said it.
Yeah. All right. The world evolves around you. There was a packed elevator ready to go to the floors.
All right, please tell me that I'm not the only one that heard the world evolves around you.
I said revolves.
You did, but without an R.
There's a person stranded. There's a person stranded.
Yeah, really. Here's what Rich said just a few moments ago. Hold on. Here we go.
Let's
listen.
Well, thank you for holding us all up.
I'm glad someone said it.
Yeah. All right. The world evolves around you.
The world evolves around you.
You know
That's great.
Let's say hi to Keith in Jersey.
Keith.
Work. Keith.
I was thinking that for your first day of serious listeners, you really want Voss on the air? This is horrible.
That's really horrible. Go fuck. Oh, sorry.
You can't curse here, you dumb cunt.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
I work clean.
Yeah, we'll do all right. Hey,
I'm
good
changing
news.
my image. Anybody have any sweet and low on them?
The market will end down.
Down today?
Yes, this is all the people that know how to work the market and make money, and then they'll leave everybody else destitute.
But aren't all those people that know how to make money taking today off for a holiday?
Yeah, that's true. I noticed less Mercedes on the road today.
Where's Rich going with his food?
He goes, doesn't anyone here have sweet and low? He just says it in the middle of the radio show. Ask her. That's right. That Louis Vuitton knockoff of his.
Yes.
I guarantee she bought it for $50 from a Senegalese guy.
Guaranteed. That is not $1,500. That was bought off the sidewalk off of some
let me tell you
dark skinned
first of all,
person.
with your little brother's shirt.
I put it on yesterday, and it was tight, and I was like, let me change it.
Yeah.
So I changed it, and then today I took it off the hanger. I was like, is this the shirt that was tight on me yesterday? I don't remember. And I put it on, I was like, yeah, it is. But then I was too lazy to change. And then there was this plant in my van.
It's funny. I don't like that Voss has a picture of himself on his shirt.
Polo shirt.
Another horse joke.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, it's funny.
What? Have some egg whites.
What are you doing?
Trying to help Colin. Watching my friend hurt himself.
What is he eating?
I'm
Eating fifth and sixth grade.
Apple.
The pain he suffered back then. Oh, that was a fucking
Just
great
keep
joke.
it simple. A cock.
Yeah, it was.
If a guy's such a
Just
dick, that
14?
doesn't make you gay.
Absolutely not. It makes you open-minded.
It doesn't make you gay.
Yeah.
It makes you...
Stupid?
No, you never know if you're going to get into acting and you have to play a role and you become a method actor and you're doing
You're really going for this one,
you
aren't you?
should know. You saw his performance with Jazz. What's his face?
What did you do with Bob Levy? Can you please say that?
Oh, with Levy?
Bob Levy fought Danny Bonaducci. So marketing genius Voss.
No, Bob threw it out and I agreed.
What was it?
Bob, who was fighting Danny Bonaducci, and I thought there would be a lot of
Danny
press.
Bogducci. Danny Bogaducci.
Whatever, I didn't say that.
You said
Who is he?
Danny Bogaducci.
Danny Bonaducci.
If anyone shouldn't chew gum, it should be you.
Yeah, why are you chewing gum?
It was fighting Danny Bonaducci, and I paid, for him to wear
$500
to wear richvoss.com across his shirt. For the advertisement. He said what people
We know
do it
why.
on NASCAR. People
We
do
know
it on,
why. We just can't believe.
Yeah.
$500.
Sucker.
Yeah.
Sucker.
He's not a sucker.
It is.
It is
You're
so.
a
He's not
sucker.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, what the?
Fucking alcoholic from South Jersey.
500
You know what?
smackers.
That story is so depressing.
Why? Because he charged you $8?
Because I like you. I like you, and I'm so depressed by just the lack of inspiration that whole story has to it. Just a dumb cluck paying another dumb cluck who's getting in the middle of a fight to put his stupid name on the shirt.
That dumb fucking other dumb cuck is managing you now. You shouldn't talk about him like that. You fucking idiot. Jesus.
He's got a good point.
Is Bob Levy a manager now?
For Colin.
Well, he's not my manager, but, you know, hey, he told me, he said, all you got to do is slide down the pole and do 45 minutes, and we're going to do some gigs. And I said, I'm for it.
Jesus. All right, we got some broad in the South talking about Obama.
I heard this morning.
Thanks for playing along, asshole.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. This is just an excuse to play it again, Colin. I was using you as an excuse
I'm sorry
to play
that
it.
I was listening to the show on my own time, Hope.
Don't you get radio?
Holy shit.
Barack Hussein Obama. Now, we're going to have that for president.
That's what they're saying.
Hopefully not.
You better watch. He's on the nigger side, too.
Yeah, he likes them.
No. Black ain't got nothing.
What to say? She likes them niggers.
Jesus. All right, let's go.
Wow, that's
a complex relationship there. See, I thought she was the racist, but apparently she likes a bigger cock.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, that started as a high school teasing because she sat next to one of the black football players. And they've been doing that one for 40 years.
No, she fucks the rod.
Maybe.
Yeah, he likes them.
No. Black ain't got nothing to do with the way the Arabs are trying to
Get her done. That was actually the blue collar comedy tour backstage.
Well, there it is.
The president is a.
Yeah.
What is this from, this audio?
This?
Governor's audience.
I don't know.
It's from down south.
Barack Hussein Obama. We can't elect a jag.
You know, she just uses all the words that I use on my drives home. Wow, what a surprise. I don't think any of us guessed what the word was.
Come on, give us a Jimmy Jackson story, will you?
Oh, yeah, you have a Jimmy Jackson story yet?
Well, it's just a little one about he had this daughter, 5 years old. Her name was Shyla, little blonde-haired kid.
Oh.
And when Uncle Paul, whenever Shyla was bad and wouldn't do what she was supposed to do,
right?
Jimmy Jackson would say, "Shyla, I could see what's happening. You're turning into a you're."
Okay.
He'd go, "Shyla, you're turning into a." And
what?
Oh, yeah.
The sheriff is.
The sheriff isn't. Shyla isn't.
Well,
you see how he still mouths the word even though he doesn't have to?
Well, I have to know how long the beep goes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
God,
he's a method actor.
Yeah.
No kidding.
I have to.
Yeah.
Shyla,
I gotta beep it.
You're turning into one.
Shyla, for every positive reaction, there's a negative reaction.
An equal and positive reaction, like Voss says, the head in charge of physics over here, physics department. And this little girl, even as 5 years old, she knew, and she said no, and she had a little lisp.
Oh.
So she went, no. She'd be crying, I don't want to be a ew. She couldn't say her R's, so she would say ew. I don't want to be a ew. And we would laugh our fucking asses off.
Can we play that sparkling Wiggles thing again? Remember we weren't allowed to play that for a while? It's not us doing it.
Well, yeah, I'm sure we can.
I mean, you're telling a little story and it reminds
Sierra Mountains.
It reminds us of a time. We used to have fun. We used to have fun with that clip.
The old man had too much knish.
You want to hear this again?
I remember, Tom, the old days. Set up like the Roman leech.
We haven't played this. We haven't played this clip in a year and a half because we
haven't played it in a while.
We got suspended for some saucy stuff.
Oh, you might not want to do that on your first day at the new job.
Yeah, it's a smart point.
Well, it's just a very popular video.
Get it done.
Here, let's just play it.
Okay, say it now.
We don't have sparkling niggles.
There's too many sparkling wiggles at the party.
It's so many sparkling niggles at Say,
no sparkling wiggles here.
no sparkling wiggles here.
Get a job, Sparkling Wiggle.
Get a job, sparkling wiggles.
Come on. Look, you know what? The way the mother is just like, get a job, Sparkling Wiggle. You know she's just at the store every day going, fucking Sparkling Wiggles.
Boss, why are you so quiet? I don't like it.
Why are you so quiet? He reminds me of what the Camparis used to say. Well, why are you so quiet?
The Camparis.
He'd say, why would he say, my wife, she'd tell me, shut up, you're always talking.
Shut up, you're always talking?
Much nicer in Yiddish, though. It translates.
In Yiddish? Yeah, it's nice.
I was thinking.
Of what?
That physics he ran us through before when he said every action has an equal and positive reaction. Yes, he said that during the commercial break.
Yeah. Boss, why did you do this? It has been a brutal day. He's been getting hammered. But here's the redeem yourself. Just tell us what Rosh Hashanah celebrates and what it stands for. We'll be fine.
That's a good one.
Yeah. It's got to do with diamonds. It's the New Year's, the Jewish New Year.
And what do you have to do? Because it's always, nothing could just be fucking celebration. Nothing could just be celebration. It's got to be some kind of fucking sacrifice and suffering.
Isn't it funny that Ramadan falls on the same day?
Oh.
We're all cracking up.
Ramadan stuff.
Hilarious.
Oh, face.
He's right, Carl.
Face.
That's what got you the governors.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Quit slamming my gig, everybody.
I love governors.
Really?
I'm there in January.
I know. I'm not sure when you're there, but we're slamming my gig when I'm there.
There was a time when Long Island had so many great clubs, East Side, Chuckles, Governor, and Rick Morgan would book, like, buses or vans or, traveling comedy shows or picnics or
the
whatever.
shitholes.
Always the other place.
Yeah, never the place you want to fucking be at.
And guess what? He knows that. Apparently, he wasn't at those wonderful East Side comedy clubs. I was doing the Rick Morgan gigs.
I worked there once.
You were always a rat tail comic, let's be honest.
I was back then.
He was and still are, really. He was a guy with a rat tail that would do a crummy one-nighter where you go, ooh, I'm glad I don't work those anymore.
I'm doing one tonight. I'm doing a one-nighter tonight in Allentown.
What's it called again?
If he says
Allentown,
tickle something, I'm going to stab a little fork.
Tickle Me Tuesdays.
Tickle Me Tuesdays. Tickle Me Tuesdays.
Yeah, that's a good thing when you're babysitting.
Oh, Uncle Paul.
The least ticklish part of that is my pleasure. I hope it's rainy, and this fool has to drive an hour and a half to Allentown.
No one's there. Oh.
They'll be there. I already sold it out.
Oh, you did you?
Did you?
30 seats. Yeah, 30.
No, it's hey, look, it's money, man. I got bills, man. I got bills.
Is it you and DeBono?
Oh boy, you are floundering. Where's your tape?
You want somebody else to have to use the tape?
Sorry, I'd like to put my cousin on the tour too, but I have to pay my middle acts. Okay. All right.
First, you got to bail him out of jail.
Exactly. Who's hosting?
Tim Gay.
It's just him and you?
Yeah, why? What's wrong?
Oh, it's a good show. I like him. He's funny. We use him once in a while.
Who's we?
Well, if I bring Bonnie, then I'll bring him too.
Don't say if I bring Bonnie.
No, I don't work with her all the time.
Yes, you do.
Yes,
you
do. No, he doesn't work with her all the time. The times he doesn't work with her when she decides she doesn't want to work that
right.
You don't have a choice. It's not free
He's not
will.
working Dayton next week and me at
Quiet,
Wiley's.
pussy whipped. We'll tell you when you work with a Bonnie. Is she at the Hilarities?
Yeah. But
she's not in Dayton.
She's not in Dayton the week after.
Because she decided not to be.
No.
What's the problem?
Because it's a lot of work taking a baby on the road, so we only do.
It's a lot of work taking a baby, and she's got the kid to worry about too.
Well, are you gonna do play on words like that this weekend?
Yeah, because I have to because I don't have my wife to write my good jokes for me.
Garbage.
But Jimmy is
Here's
feeling
the stock market. I'm losing money, and I always knew to keep my money away from these fucking scumbag vultures.
They can't hear you. They're not allowed to use the...
They want to know, are you in, is it an S&P 500 index fund?
I wouldn't know if I don't know.
People saying that you might be overreacting. I'm just saying. And
I'm not overreacting.
I'm not trying to get you riled
into
up.
like flat screen TVs. You know that I heard from inside source they can convert all the TV.
Well, you know,
Fucking Colin.
Colin don't give a shit. I love it.
Colin's like,
We're trying to help Jimmy.
I'm in ones and
No,
fives.
there's nothing you can do to help me. What helping me would have been listen to myself and not scumbag fucking guys whose whole job it is to stick their little dick beaters on other people's fucking money.
You're going to lose your mind if you check this thing every day, though.
You know, you feel like you're getting left out in the hall when they're making decisions, kind of like Voss.
Oh, shit. Oh, where's Voss? Rich, come back in.
Is he
All's
still
forgiven.
locked out? Probably.
He's standing by the door outside.
Oh, is he really?
Boss, how was it out there in the hall?
I was almost falling asleep. I was listening to his rant for the 4th time today.
He's
not
a
the
little
oatmeal,
upset.
it's something.
Voss, do something. You're Jewish.
Unless you can.
He's not Jewish. I told you he's the only Jew with no business acumen.
No business
He comes to me
sense.
last night, me, who knows nothing about any of this, and goes, what's going on?
Is anything we could do? Hold on, let's get some advice. Voss, we got a situation here. Help out your friend of many, many years.
He doesn't know.
He's in a tight spot right now.
He just said 5 quarters instead of quarters.
I said, all I know is if you're in stocks, it's going to take 10 years. Stock is not an overnight thing. If
And
that's
all
the
I know
case,
is
then
if
go
he-
to Atlantic
Really? It
City.
took 20 minutes for it to lose 25%.
All I know
It is an overnight thing. Loss.
All I know is if the guy giving you advice says, alls I know.
Alls I know.
Alls I'm saying is...
Invest in Pescetti. And napkins.
and tortillas.
Tortillas.
Down and Dirty, Friday night, midnight, HBO.
Yes.
Bill Maher.
Sure, it'll be another monumental flop. Another thing. Fucking 1 season, Lucky Louie. I'll get 4 episodes of this. And you know why Tough Crowd only lasted 2 seasons? Because I was in love with it.
I know, it's the best.
If I wasn't there, you'd still be on the fucking air. I'm telling you.
Well, judging from my record, I don't know if that's true.
No, you're also a complete failure. But I figured the 2 negatives would make
Thank
a
you.
positive.
That reminds me of a quote from a great philosopher.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every action has
Equal and positive.
an equal and positive reaction.
Is that how the saying goes?
Why does Rich Voss look like he's waiting for mommy to pick him up? This guy's jacking on like his mommy here yet to bring me home.
He came in this morning, and even for the show, he's getting hammered so hard. He can't wait to get the fuck out of here.
He's ready to go.
Newton's third law of stupid. That's what that was.
But if you're going to have him in the UN, why do you have to have a dinner honoring him? This is amazing to me.
Yeah, I don't know why they really, people are just taken by this guy. I know, literally back in the 80s.
Damn good one.
I just thought about it for a minute.
He looks like Ricky Roma.
You're queer. We're all queer.
You gotta get him a
But we kill our queers.
He's not bluffing. Israel already blew up his first nuclear plant he was building.
Well, I don't think he was building it at the time. Oh, Jesus, Rich.
Well, Iran was. Iran.
I told
Took
you.
it out in 81.
Yeah, in 81.
Exactly, and Voss just got the news, Bill, like last week. That's why he's bringing it up to show us he's trying to update his game.
When Voss was celebrating his 20th year in comedy.
And apparently the Shah has come down with something.
He seems to be a tortured soul, Bill, because he comes out and he says, well, Jesus didn't exist. And then he goes on citing Jesus. Well, what the hell is it? And he says Jesus didn't preach against homosexuality. Well, what difference would it make if he's not the Son of God? And at one point in the movie, he says, in fact, he doesn't exist. I mean, some of the stuff that he was doing is quite irrational, and he wants to call people of faith irrational.
But, Bill, let's be honest. This is Colin Quinn, as you know who I am. Anyway, no? Anyway, you know as well as I do, without seeing this movie, I guarantee he does 2 minutes on Islam. He does 2 minutes on the celebrators of today. We got one in the studio, Rosh Hashanah, you know what I'm saying? And then he does an hour and a half on Catholics. Let's quit pretending it's otherwise, right?
Well, there's no question he's got this fixation on the Catholic Church. And,
No, it's not a fixation on the Catholic Church. Everybody tries to talk tough about other religions. When it comes to Islam, they're scared of a Danish cartoon riot.
And, an inoffensive depiction of Muhammad leads to this incredible type of reaction. That's the same group that World Council of Churches would hosted Ahmadinejad last week. They said, yes, the cartoons were bad and so was the violence. Well, thanks a lot, folks. They're not exactly identical. Yeah, there's the cowardice of Random House, not even to publish a novel about Muhammad because some radical Muslims wouldn't.
It's relativity, based on fear.
At least just own up and say there are certain groups which are off limits, and it's because of fear.
Bill, why don't you own up and admit you know who I am? Bill, sick and tired of this.
Bugging you.
It bugs me that an Irish guy from Long Island wouldn't know who I am. It bugs me.
Why? He's busy.
Bill,
I'm Colin Quinn.
Bill, this is Rich Voss. Do you know who I am? Rich Voss. It doesn't matter.
Rich,
when you said
Rich
fear,
is on a
Bill, when you said fear, let me tell you what fear means. False evidence appearing real. You know that?
Well, maybe the Catholics got to get a little tougher and start lopping some heads off.
That's right.
Like
Bill,
the Crusades.
You're talking to Rich Voss. Do you understand? He claims to be Jewish. He's from a Jewish background. He has a tattoo, which means you can't get buried as a Jew, that says never again, and I'm not kidding.
Yeah, never again.
It's quite the paradox.
It's the paradox
First of all, you can be buried.
Paradox of idiocy.
That's crazy. They say you can't be buried for defacing your body. If that's the case, no Jews would be in a cemetery with all the faceless and nose jobs. Okay, Jewish cemeteries would be like your audience, empty. Okay, Colin.
Colin.
I hope
Colin.
I hope he gets buried in the Gaza Strip.
You might know Colin.
By 6 angry Palestinians.
Watch Bill go, oh, now I know who Colin is, the empty clubs.
Yeah. Colin.
Oh, lay off. I'm in governors this weekend. You guys are ruining my gig.
Colin worked the corner during the Levy fight. You might recognize him from that.
And I was with my friend Beth Galinsky of the same group, the Jewish Action Alliance, and we were up in Harlem dealing with Khalid Muhammad, who was anti-Catholic, anti-gay, anti-Jewish, anti-just about everybody.
Everything.
He lived in Cliffside Park, New Jersey, didn't he? He lived in a really white neighborhood in a white building.
All Jews in his building.
Yeah, he did. He had to move.
He was kicked out of the Nation of Islam. I mean, you have to really hate.
Which is odd because none of us know what the Nation of Islam is.
Islam, whatever. I have fake teeth in right now.
Bill, while you're hanging out with all those Jews, could you find a good dentist for our friend Rich Voss?
Yeah.
I go to the 2nd Avenue Deli.
Hey, Bill, what bar are you going to be drinking at today?
The one I usually go to is McGeever's out in Long Island.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good place. Throw back a few. I hear you.
But there's nobody around. I mean, all the Jews are off today, so I got plenty of seats.
Sure.
Oh, the Jews are in the bars. Please.
They own it.
He had a lot to say.
He doesn't hear or see anything.
That's the point I'm making.
Oh,
like,
please.
He's all over.
If you had done that in a mosque, we'd all be dead. They would have blown up the dome.
Yeah. Well, I don't believe that.
I have a problem with the fact that he has his people,
there's always, it's like, did you see that, Bill? Did you hear it? And they're like, no, but I had some secretary or an intern.
I go, did you hear what we did that day? He goes, no, I didn't need to. I'm like, well, I think at the very least you should hear the bit before you're on CNN and every other effing news station.
The Catholic League should hear people having sex in St. Patrick's.
He's doing the same thing with this religious. A lot of people want his comment on it, and one of his spokespeople went and saw it.
Please. How about the amount of people that didn't see Passion of Christ and ran Mel Gibson out of the business? I mean, if you want to talk about that.
That's true. We comment on everything that we haven't seen or been involved in.
Well, this is true.
He's an important guy. He's the head of the Catholic League. He can't go to everything. Who wants to go see Bill Maher to begin with? All right?
That's right. He's a little insufferable.
They don't want their seats
come on
full.
and debate anytime. I'm here.
The county commissioner.
And just now, I was waiting for you guys. For some reason, out of nowhere, there was a commercial for the movie of A Bronx Tale. And all I could think of was Beans.
Beans?
Wait, you know what we ought to do? We ought to get the real audio from the movie of Beans.
Oh, God, and compare it.
Oh, we haven't. Why haven't we done that yet?
Definitely.
And then have Chaz come in and go, and is he dodging you?
He's dodging me.
He's
Louis Beans.
And he's dodging me.
You know Louis Beans.
You're right. You're always right. He could be reading off a menu.
Oh,
I
he's
watched it on
horrible.
YouTube, and it was really great. Yeah.
It's so bad.
Well, do the big setup there, Anthony, for this. We'll play it again. It's called A Bronkish Tale.
A Bronkish Tale. Well, we had Chaz Palminteri coming in, so we figured we would set Rich Voss up. We told him we had a script, because he's always talking about his acting, Rich Voss. We had a script that we wanted him to read with Jim Norton from A Bronx Tale. At the last minute, we informed him, no, it's not going to be with Jim Norton. It's going to be with Chaz Palminteri, the guy that wrote the movie, and he was so flustered.
Well, he was nervous.
Let me explain one thing, though, Anthony.
Yes.
That was the exact opposite of the way the story went down. You're on the show. I watch it on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't inform him. He stood there, and Chaz came out next to him.
Yeah.
That was how he was informed.
Well, that's how he was informed.
Yeah.
Chaz walked out.
And he was so
Sorry,
nervous.
Informed by his actions.
Well, I forgot. Yes. Who? It's the,
How about last time I was on and he was doing Bobby Dice as Bobby Kelly? It's one of the funniest things in the history of the world. But can't you leave that song on and make him do Dice Clay and Scorch in a scene from Saturday Night Fever?
Hey, come back over here. Stop dancing on the bridge. You're going to hurt yourself. Get over here. Yeah, look, I'm dancing, Tony. Yeah. You didn't call me. You didn't call me, Tony. Hey, look. I'm sorry. I borrowed your car and I said I was going to call you. And I didn't. I hurt my knee, dude.
Anthony's overheating because of you, Colin. Too many elements in the bit. What are you, crazy? He even got Anthony never gets confused. He started as Travolta and went into Dice.
And then he went to Andrew Dice Kelly at the end.
Little Andrew Dice Kelly. Andrew Dice Kelly. All right. Dude, I broke my knee, dude. Ouch. So I'm playing Call of Duty 4 with Dane. Me and Dane. Dude. Oh. Hey, Jimmy feeds snot to my dogs. Andrew Dice Kelly.
So let's play this a bronchish tale.
Yeah, so he acted with him, and
this is what we got.
Here's what we got.
Why haven't we gotten the original scene yet?
We should get the scene.
Get that for tomorrow, Steve.
You can't get the property rights.
You're right. Here we go. A bronchish tale.
Robert De Niro.
It's not what you say, it's what he sees.
In his directorial debut.
We can't accept that.
Starring Chaz Palminteri.
I didn't give it to you, I gave it to your son.
And Rich Voss.
Louie, Beans, I want my money. Beans, you can't dodge me forever.
Come on, what are you doing about? What are you yelling about, huh?
John, I got a problem with this guy over here. Louie Beans, this guy owes me 20, and it's been 2 weeks now, and every time he sees me, he keeps dodging me, John. Should I crack him one or what?
The struggle of an idiotic Jewish comedian stammering his way through a few lines of film dialogue with a genuine Hollywood actor.
Listen, see, sometimes violence is not the answer. Is he a good friend of yours or not?
Nah, John, I don't even like him.
Well, there's your answer right there. Look at it this way. It costs you $20 to get rid of him. He's never going to ask you for money again. He's never going to bother you again. He's out of your life for $20. Come on, you got him cheap.
You're right, John. You're always right.
A Bronx tale.
How do you know the right answer all the time, Johnny?
Well, I try to keep my eyes and ears open all the time. And I read.
You read?
Yeah, I read. Come on. Come on, let's go to Mario's next door and get something to eat.
The only line that sounded real is when Voss shockingly goes, "You read."
Yeah.
What's that?
And if it was real life, he would have said, "How do you do that?"
Louie Beans.
It reminds me of Zach of the Daughters.
The original script was Johnny, and they used to change it to Sonny.
Yeah.
His first line in that bit there is classic.
Because he was nervous when he thought it was me and him doing the scene. He was in the bathroom. Yeah. He really wanted to show his chops.
He really is. He's horrible. Because anytime we notice when we're doing a show on Tough Crowd, anytime we do a little scene, even his daughters and him did the scene once, he goes into a shame spiral and just starts like, his face turns red and he just starts going,
no confidence.
None.
And he shouldn't have any.
All his self-esteem just comes out.
I have a movie I did with him. It was a bad film, and we had footage of Voss at doing like cutaways, like when he was looking shocked to the camera. I've never seen.
I can't wait to. Voss always hated me in comedy. That was like a big. Voss used to slam me, and to this day, every time I call him on it, he goes, "No, I didn't." He starts laughing, but his eyes turn away because he used to call me because he was so dumb. Norton and them kind of recognized, this guy's a real comic. But Voss was so dumb, it's like, I think he's like an alternative guy. He didn't realize I was actually funny, and to this day, he doesn't think I'm funny. They have to tell him that I'm funny. That
because you're, it might take that you got to think a little bit.
Yeah,
and maybe have read a newspaper in the past month.
Yeah.
I love the fact that you come up with new shit on a weekly basis, and it's hysterical. I'm kissing ass a little bit, but I've seen Colin many times, and he's hysterical.
Colin does impersonations, and if you close your eyes, you think it was the real people.
Oh, not easy.
But Voss, Well,
Voss,
he's an uneducated doofus. He's a buffoon.
Well, where is Voss? I know. He really,
He was supposed to be here about a half hour ago. I'm buying a Learjet off of eBay. I'll be there in lickety-split. I'm flying in for a Rolls Royce.
And it broke down while he was driving.
While he's test driving it after he put $1,000 down on it.
Oh, actually, though, he does have a lot of new topical material. He said Al-Qaeda's trying to kill me, and I'm dodging them. I just want to be remembered for doing something. Something. I've got 3 daughters, and I just want them to look down and go, Daddy was good. And I'm dodging her. I tell you, my favorite point, I think it was either on the show or he called in that day after 9/11. He goes, I was on the Jersey. Of course, he was on the Jersey side where he fucking belonged. And he's like, I was on the Jersey side, and my daughters go, what happened, Daddy? Well, this is probably made up, too, by that fool. And I go, honey, girls, there are some people that just don't like us.
Because that was the extent.
He called in the show and said, I heard on here.
That was the extent of his knowledge.
I wouldn't have been listening anyway.
That was all he knew.
What are they, Daddy? I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's been 2 years afterwards. I'm not sure who it was. It might be Indonesian. Who knows?
He's coming in tomorrow.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, Voss will be here tomorrow.
What a fucking boob.
We got the original scene from A Bronx Tale.
I know. I want to see it.
Can we hear the real one first?
The real one?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's hear the real one.
The original clip from A Bronx Tale.
Louie! My grandmother's sick. I gotta get out of here. I'll talk to you later. I can't. I gotta go do something. Where's my money? Dead when I catch you, you piece of Hey, come here.
What's the matter?
This guy Louie Dumps over here, you know, he owes me $20. It's been 2 weeks now, and every time he sees me, he keeps dodging me. I mean, he's becoming a real pain in the ass. I mean, should I crack him one or what?
What's the matter with you? What have I been telling you? Sometimes hurting somebody ain't the answer. First of all, is he a good friend of yours?
Nah, I don't even like him.
You don't even like him. Well, there's your answer right there. Look at it this way. It costs you $20 to get rid of him. Right? He's never going to bother you again. He's never going to ask you for money again. He's out of your life for $20. You got off cheap. Forget it.
You're always right. You're always right.
Yeah, I'm always right. Come on. You're worried about Louie Dumps. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
The first thing you notice, Chaz
It's just
He's there
like
like talking. Two
right,
people talking.
right.
Yeah.
And now you got the Voss version.
Louie, beans, I want my money.
That right there is the best.
Louie
Beans.
Rewind, man.
Louie Beans.
He doesn't even. He can't even do a person yelling to another person.
No.
He can't even do a gambler, which he is.
And I'm talking her.
Beans. Louie, beans, I want my money. Beans, you can't dodge me forever.
Come on, what are you doing about? What are you yelling about, huh?
John, I got a problem with this guy over here. Louie Beans. This guy owes me 20.
I got a problem with this guy over here. Louie Beans.
I want to ask Colin Quinn what he thinks.
I guarantee that Chaz was like talking later to his friends and he's trying to relate. He's like, yeah, they have this guy. I guess he's like the show Jerko. And they bring him in. I do a scene with him. That was it.
Yeah, he's a retard, I think. He's retarded.
They laugh at him. He's got like helmet head.
I think it was a Make-A-Wish Foundation thing that they were doing. The charitable.
Louie Beans.
Louie Beans.
Louie Beans.
Louie Beans.
It's like doing a Meisner exercise. Louie Beans. Louie Beans.
Louie Beans.
I got a problem with this guy over here. Louie Beans.
Louie
Owes me 20, and it's been 2 weeks now, and every time he sees me, he keeps dodging me. Should I crack him one or what?
Is he a good friend of yours?
No, John, I don't even like this guy.
Well, there's your answer right there. Here, look at it this way. It costs you $20 to get rid of him, right? He's never going to ask you for money again. He's never going to bother you again, right? He's out of your life for $20, so forget about it.
Look, you're right, John. You're always right.
Why are you always right? That's what he says to Bonnie. You're right, Bonnie. You're always right.
Always right.
I should have got into the alternative scene instead of hanging out with these losers.
You're right. You're always right.
But
Except for the time you said I do.
He can't even sigh honestly.
No.
But do you hear the mucus build up at the beginning of every line? Before he gets to the spittle, is a mucus buildup.
Oh yeah. And then when he gets to John, when he says John, that J is just, it sounds like he's saying it underwater.
You should have made them face each other so he'd spit in Chaz's face during the scene and Chaz would crack him.
It's like he had to act in the middle of gargling. Louie Beans. You know Louie Beans.
Yeah. Louie Beans.
Louis, Beans, I want my money.
The guy's name is Louis Beans.
Louis, Beans, two guys.
Right.
Greg, Hughes, Jim, Norton, come here.
Oh, he's a bad actor.
You should bring him in to do like all kinds of scenes from that movie.
I couldn't agree more. From a lot of movies with different people.
Different guys.
Oh, look who's here. Colin Quinn, ladies and gentlemen.
skinny.
Colin, hello.
Oh,
How are
Jesus.
you, Colin? Good, good.
We're doing a thing where we're having, they're going to eat cooked testicles.
Yeah, they're eating balls.
Is the idea for them to eat balls?
Yeah, just eat balls.
It's funny. What is that? The plot of City Slickers 3? You fucking
You know what? You know what's
the tamest shit I've ever heard. It's
Curly eats
2010.
balls.
Even I know it's old.
I know. It is old hat.
Colin's in that fucking movie. See, you got one of the guys from the movie. He's in it.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
know, it's funny.
Yeah.
How come we can't get fucking Chris or Adam over here?
Well, you
goes
got
like this.
Colin. You got the cameo
it's true.
guy.
Who's disgusting.
I'm like,
I have
yeah.
a big part.
Do you?
I'm the bad guy.
Tony. Don't fuck with me, Tony. Why did you leave?
Half my family lived there, half here, and then they were like, "Hey, you want to come over? You know, schools are great, and you know, it's a great
Don't think we
opportunity."
get another space cadet to work here, Chico. I don't listen to this fucking dishwasher.
Wait, is-
I'm no fucking dishwasher.
Is my accent really noticeable? Is it?
No.
No.
Look at him. He's
Morristown.
got that old face. He's got that disease that, you know, when you get older quick. Pizzeria or something, whatever it's called.
We'll never know if you have that disease because when we met you, you were old.
Pageria.
Whatever it's
Pageria.
fucking called.
Hey,
What's that?
If you live in Morristown, you must have seen little posters all over the place. Rich Voss appearing here since 1983.
You guys are going to be eating. You're not participating. You're just, you don't want to deal
Fear
with it.
Factor, what are you, 50? Fear Factor's been off since you were 5.
Yeah, you just don't want to.
response to that?
Still on?
Listen, remote control's talking right now.
It was a show I was on in the 80s, boys.
The interns have no clue.
Jesus.
What the fuck he's
Why don't you
talking
just
about?
bring in fucking Stephen Eady?
And again, they look like who? We have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't even know who he's talking about.
I know.
Stephen
Please.
Eady was like the Rich and Bonnie of the 60s.
No, they got along.
You guys fight a lot?
What do you think happens? Do you understand? This was a little girl who dreamed like every other little girl in a fucking farm in Canada of marrying a prince.
Yeah.
How do you think she fucking feels every day when she wakes
Well,
up?
she should have married you. She would have married a queen. Nothing. I got
Well,
nothing. I got so excited about that one,
If
too.
I was gay, it would be funny.
I know, but what the fuck?
Well, how did this come about?
How did this come about? Yes.
It's good for your. It's good for your erection.
They're not going to eat the wonderfully cooked ones. They're going to eat the boiled ones. They're not wonderfully
But
I don't like
who's
the fact
eating the
that
wonderfully
Sam's trying to
cooked
throw
one?
an audible now to make his dumb idea work.
Well,
Because it was never about the fried balls.
no,
It's
both of them.
boiled.
This wasn't my.
It was you and Scorch. It's an idea from fucking. It's an upstate New York idea.
Yeah, I want accountability right now.
Steve is.
I want accountability.
EP.
Where did this idea? Because as I'm going along with this, I'm thinking, it is 2010. How shocking is it to have some young boys eating stuff you can actually buy that is FDA approved?
I just asked Eric what prompted this, and he
Oh,
reminded
you see him
me.
throw Eric under the bus
No,
just
it's not.
now?
I swear, that's what
Yeah, but no, he said.
I think this was Ope's idea months ago.
Oh,
months ago.
wow. Throwing Opie under the bus.
Wow, Steve is throwing Opie under the
And-
bus.
But it took us so
You know
long
how
to
happy I am
actually.
to come in and play the fucking hater on this thing.
I know, when usually you're the one.
So
It took us so long to actually.
I think the point is just to watch the interns
I know
puke.
Yeah, I think that was really it.
But the thing is, it's like, I don't know if they will.
He's
Now,
in South America.
why?
He
No,
blows
he's
walls all
probably-
the time.
He's probably eating fucking Giselle or
Yeah,
something.
exactly. Giselle?
Wait.
A gazelle.
Giselle.
I meant the
I don't
model.
care what you meant.
I meant the model.
That was a good one.
Why the cooked testicles?
Because we already did boiled meat barbecue, so this was the twist, I assume, was to say, can you make balls taste non-puke worthy? I guess. I don't really know. I don't really know why.
I'm not really getting this.
Shouldn't you guys be doing this on Wacky Wednesday? Why are you doing this on Friday?
Wait, I gotta get this one too.
It's Ball Eating Friday, everybody. We're going to be eating balls today.
This is
fantastic.
it was sort of a given that they would vomit up boiled nuts. Could they actually hold down nuts if they were prepared, restaurant style?
Oh, okay, that's different. That makes sense now. All right.
I can't believe you're fucking up free-flowing Friday for this.
Free-form, flowing, ball-eating Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a ball-eating.
I like how it says it somewhere. It started as an idea from Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think Sam is probably responsible for.
Wasn't my? I think this came as a derivative of all the other gross foods we were eating.
Everyone always tries to leave out the one person in the herd, like the Giselle in the herd.
Yes. Poor Giselle being chased by a gackle. Dummy.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Look at all the words that you've mispronounced that we have on the wall.
I think that's exaggerated.
That is every word that Rich has mispronounced.
That's great.
Go and take a look, Colin. Maybe read off a couple.
We should add
let us
some
remember.
From today.
Yeah.
No, that's stupid.
There will be some additions. Colin's not.
Auschwitz.
Auschwitz. Yes. Auschwitz, that horrible place with a concentration camp.
Some good ones.
Almond Brothers.
The Almond Brothers band. Colin can't even say it.
Altar top.
Yeah, I almost fucked that up on stage every now and then.
An altar top? Women wear altar tops.
Angela Jolie.
Angela Jolie, I remember that one.
Archie Buncher.
Archie Buncher.
Yeah, the character in All in the Family, Archie Buncher. Oh, shit, Rich.
Just the idea of this list is the funniest thing ever.
I know that there is a list and it's that long.
And there's new words to add to it now.
Yes. We've been shirking our responsibility. Jesus Christ. Yeah, enjoy that at your leisure, Colin.
Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. I remember that one. Well, I guess we'll get the testicle eating underway. Maybe we'll take a break. And then when we come back, I'm not kidding, people. Interns eating testicles on Testicle Eat Friday. We'll be right back.
I'm going back to Brooklyn. I'm going back to Brooklyn.
I don't think so.
I'm going back to Brooklyn. I'm going back to Brooklyn.
Man, I don't think so. I'm going back to Brooklyn. Prying, denying, shying, blow drying, trying to fit in. Going back home. Coming back a hero. Where the girls look like Madonna and the guys sound like De Niro. The top is down on that guy's T-Bird and he's listening to the latest.
Kicking it, right? This rocks. It's Colin Quinn. I remember that. That was on MTV.
That was, my voice is clear
now. How about your voice being clear on the microphone?
Hi, guys.
I put this shit on so much out of show business.
Oh, man.
So,
yeah, I remember seeing this, though. It was very good. You were driving, right? You were in the car.
It was like a parody of the LL Cool J video.
Right.
His was about Cali. Mine was about Brooklyn.
Yes.
That's why Anthony's so into this, because he was a parody guy, too, back in the day.
See? That's right. Me and Colin share our roots in comedy, in the comedy of parody. Yes.
me, Anthony, and Weird Al.
Jesus.
Did I luck out, didn't I?
Oh, jeez.
Didn't I just fucking hit the lottery?
Fucking parodies. Fucking low-budget Joe Bond.
It was... Joe Bond?
Bond. No, I'm talking about
budget James Bond.
I'm talking about Joe Bond from Idaho. He plays songs.
Oh, is that it?
Yes.
What, are you opening for him?
Oh, got me there with the opener joke. Oh, hold on. We're here on Wacky Wednesday, but it's Friday. And he got me with the opener.
Hey, you're on this show. You're a guest.
Yeah, I'm a guest. But the difference is I can leave and say
That's true.
I can leave and save face any fucking time, all right?
Well,
stuck here doing your contest. What do they win, huh? What do they win, Anthony?
Well, let me tell you, Rich. They're going to win the opportunity to be the top dog amongst the interns. This is fantastic.
I can't believe you guys are doing so with interns. No one ever has.
I know. I invented that, doing things with interns, Robin.
I don't like the fact that Voss is kind of going off, and it's funny, like attacking
like
you and
it's
going
true.
off.
I know.
But his volume can't go up even a little bit on his voice.
Yeah.
Why? What do you mind? I'm supposed to yell?
Yes.
This is a guy who's talking about. This is a guy who's talking about speech. Who mumbled through 2 seasons of Tough Crowd. Go fuck yourself. Okay, so we stand up or sit down while we're doing this.
Oh, so you guys blame me? I was there. Blame me for that show getting canceled.
Jesus. Cut the guy some slack.
Yeah, I want to have some
shows.
slack.
What's that?
At least he's had some fucking shows
And it
where
was
he
just,
was.
I'll get another one. It's only been 5.5 years since Tough Crowd went off the air.
Are you kidding me? It's been that long?
Yes.
I called a club in Boston. They go, we're not using New York comics for a while. I go, why? They go, Colin. He fucking ruined it.
Wow.
In the
Voss
80s.
is really ripping everybody apart.
Voss has really had it today. Yeah.
He ruined it for the tri-state area comics.
Yeah.
But he's a genius. He'll always come back. He's like a sword.
I hate when you shift gears and you try to get serious and wax poetic.
When does the part
Shut
happen
up.
where you save face?
Just trash him.
It's like a fact.
And while you're saving it, get
again.
it back to the horse when you're done using it. Come on.
Yeah.
Don't get nervous. With my party.
I don't know who wrote the best horse joke. It was a writer. It was in a magazine. Obviously, I'm quoting this.
Yeah.
Who read it to you?
I'm misquoting this.
Let me misquote. And I misquote.
A horse walks into the bar, and the bartender says, "Why such a long face?" And the horse says, "I just found out I have AIDS."
That's a good joke.
That's pretty funny.
That's a damn good joke.
That is good.
I don't know who wrote it. Some writer.
I think Carlos Mencia. Oh, no. Of course, we all know he wrote nothing.
Did you see the movie?
What movie?
I Am Comic.
Oh, I said it was on
movie.
Showtime. I haven't seen it, but
How would you not see that? You are comic.
We were in it. We got fucking edited out.
Did you?
us?
Me and the skirt. Bonnie were. You weren't in it?
No, you got edited out. She happened to be a fucking victim of it because they couldn't cut around you.
her autobiography is going to be called "I Was Collateral Damage."
Oh, really? You got the clip?
She looks. She watches. I guarantee she watches like Patton Oswalt and go, "He wanted to fuck me. I could have married this little worm in 2 minutes. This other nerd came out. All these like big, like elite little stars."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to hear the Carlos Mencia clip and get Colin's opinion on this one. If you think
Can I
this
see
is
it?
being taken,
Show it to him.
fuck seeing it. You just got to hear him.
Exactly.
I have a hard time telling when Guatemalans are being sarcastic.
Let's listen to a little Carlos Mencia.
A lot of people out there are going to ask, why did they interview Carlos about this? You know, Carlos is a joke thief. Carlos steals jokes, and we know this. And listen to me, and look at me when I tell you this, with all honesty. If you think that I steal jokes, fuck yeah, you're right. Of course I fucking steal jokes. Are you out of your fucking mind? When I come to a comedy club, you better run, bitch. You better get the fuck off stage. Because if anything you say is even remotely funny, I'm going to make it mine. And all I'm going to do is say Mexican in the front. I'm like a rapper. I just sample shit and make it my own. Was that really my song? I don't know. But it sounds like mine. But it kind of sounds like somebody else's. It's a hit, bitch.
Wow.
Now, you could say that's sarcasm, but you could also say it's a little too detailed for just sarcasm. Like, he's thought about that.
The walk into the club.
Yeah.
Was that
Right.
Carlos or Jay Moore? Who was that?
Oh, damn. Whoa.
Tell us how you really feel, Rich.
Oh, Chip.
Chippy.
Yeah, well, I saw the thing.
Yeah.
But how well he's trying to turn it around and make it look like, you know, it's bullshit. I don't steal.
But it's so much.
It doesn't
like,
come off like that.
No,
Yeah.
it comes off like it's very, like he's thought about this.
Right.
It's detailed. Like, yeah, I steal material. Fuck you.
It's like a serial killer going, yeah, you know, I mean, people say I walk into a house, the family's asleep.
Yeah,
I walk up the
exactly.
carpeted steps.
I pull out the knife. I slowly run it across their throats. Yeah, it's just, it's a little too detailed to be just sarcasm.
That's right. Then Truman Capote interviews me.
Very good.
Why do you have to try to sound smart?
All right, it was quite smart.
Truman
Manhunter.
Capote. I'll have the Truman Compote.
Don't, you can't mess it up. when I come up with something clever, just accept
That wasn't
it.
clever.
What happened? Did you
Clever.
You guys bail on the contest?
I know. I'm hoping time ticks by and we go, oh, we're out of time.
Boss, it wasn't clever. It was just so arbitrary that we didn't know what to do.
Didn't know what to do with it. Just hung there.
Can you please open your eyes and see yourself failing?
I told you.
Fuck him or fight him.
I told you I got one more comeback in me.
You got one more, right? You know what now? You know what now? Now we got to bring the interns in to eat these things. All right, go get these fucking interns in here. Balls.
Balls
contest. Balls.
Who's going to be the executive intern?
Who's going to that's
will win the contest?
See this.
That's good. He gets to boss around the other guys.
All right,
Yeah, exactly.
Love Buzz has something to say.
I'm keeping my title.
Oh, look at
I'm
this.
just saying that now.
Oh, there's smack talk. Whoa!
So far, none of these guys have anything to say.
Oh, Joe, any last words before your mouth is full of balls? Isn't that crazy? I just said the intern's mouth is going to have balls in it. This is insanity. Wow. Holy shit. It's 1985.
Fucking got up for this.
I know, right? Anything to say? Yeah. Woo! I don't want to work, baby. Come on, everybody. It's Friday. Yeah. Tell the boss to go fuck himself today. That's what I say. Yeah, everybody. Come on. We're going to do ball eating, guys. What do you think about that? That's crazy. Shit.
I don't want to be hacks.
I know. We fell into hackdom. Oh, well.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, our chef is opening up the container of, and get this, balls. Various animals' testicles. It's so exciting, as a matter of fact, that TV's own Colin Quinn is reading a newspaper.
I'm reading about the Santana attempted rape. I like the way he defends it. He goes, she was forceful and willing.
She was forceful.
That's the way to do it. Flip the script on her.
I want to come out with, like, Rape the Musical. Listen, what was that thing you did?
He tries changing the subject
because I can't sing. I wanted to do some of it.
But I like that fact that he goes, what was the...
Yeah, what was the...
Hold on, I had another thought.
What
was the thing you guys did in October with the other jocks?
Jocktober.
Do you know next year someone's going to be doing that?
I'll be able to nominate this very program.
I'll pull the tape.
For a Jocktober. Jocktober. Well, look at this. We have all of the various testicles. That really...
Wow,
Rich can't
they look
take
pretty
it.
good.
Yes. Well, they're prepared two ways. So we have our testicles, lamb testicles, bull testicles, goose testicles, and what was the other one, sir?
Veal.
Veal testicles.
They sound good.
Crazy is that?
It smells delicious.
And
as we know, they're delicacies in many countries.
Some of them are prepared very traditionally. And the other batch has just been boiled. Has to taste awful. And they're balls, everybody! Come on! Come on! Give me the song! Give me the song!
Yeah, the song!
Come on, everybody! Yeah! Yeah! I don't want to work. I want to bang on that drum today. We're going to be eating balls, people!
They look good, though.
Is it weird looking at them not through a hole?
Rape the... Rape the Musical.
He said rape the musical, Rich. He got you.
Just imagine being a young girl on a farm in Alberta, Canada. And your mother's like, I want you to go down to the States. Our family's been in poverty for 6 generations of like these kind of twisted French Canadians. I want you to go down to America and marry a Jew. And she's like, okay, Mama, I will do it.
Okay, Mama. like she's from 1930s Poland. Yes, Mama.
She goes, they're all lawyers, doctors. She goes, the worst you could do is like an accountant. And then she runs into this, defiler of the tribe. This damaged zygote of Judaism. This spent jizz on my Maimonides' leg. She thinks she's made a score. Mom, I did what you said. I found a Jew. Good. I don't know, Mom. He doesn't seem particularly intelligent. Don't worry. They're all smart, honey.
And they all make money, which is the important thing to get the McFarlane family out of hock.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When Bonnie was young, she goes to her mother, "What's a Jew?" And her mother made her watch a Woody Allen movie. That's how they explained what a Jew was.
That's probably a true story.
It is a true
More
story.
than funny, it's true.
It is true.
And none of them laughed at it.
Yeah.
But then a few days later, they bring the point home. They watch, like, the Schindler's List, and they were all cracking up. The sorrow and the pity.
Goddamn. Bonnie. Poor Bonnie.
Auschwitz.
Auschwitz.
The musical.
Yeah. Just put the musical behind anything, and it's
Do you know
funny.
what he said to me one time?
Ball eating the musical.
He said lean cuisine.
Yeah, lean cuisine and tortillas.
Tortillas.
What's the name of Tom Brady's wife?
Mrs. Brady.
Something Bunchen. Rich?
Are you talking about
What's
who?
her first name?
You talking about Giselle?
Gazelle.
I was afraid to say Gazelle. But
Oh, there was a great documentary. Who was that actor that played Fredo?
it's John Cazale. I saw it. Oh, shit, I'm an ass. Jesus.
Oh,
Your acting was too good.
Colin.
He's never heard that.
Colin blurted it out. We wanted Rich to say it all funny like he does.
But he would know who that is.
Yes, I would. Everybody. He was supposed to be the next big star in Hollywood. Dog Day Afternoon, he stole it when he played,
Don't help him.
he played, I Want to Go to Wyoming or whatever, that character, guy's name, whatever, something.
Yeah, well, but that character was unrealistic. Who can imagine a type of person that would think Wyoming was a country?
You're sitting next to him.
And then Voss explained it.
Yeah, you're sitting next to him.
Let's get to the Bull Bulls.
Yeah, come on, everybody. Why don't you pick one up? Now, what does it feel like in your hand?
Feels like
Shame.
I always wondered what a duck ball would feel like.
Yeah.
And I always knew it would feel like this.
All right, look, don't try to be funny.
Okay.
Don't put on
trying to go
voice.
along with the
Don't
bit.
go along with the bit.
Okay.
Just fucking put the ball in your mouth. All right. That's a boiled ball.
Not bad.
See, not bad. It's exactly what we were going for here. Not bad.
Let's do him before he morphs into a full blown werewolf.
Okay. That is look, he was so eager to get that out too. A werewolf.
It would have been a great line.
Do we have it?
Yeah, we got it, of course.
Okay.
Here you go.
There he is.
Not bad.
Let's do him before he morphs into a full blown werewolf.
Werewolf.
Stroke victim comedy.
Awful.
Werewolf.
You understand? Bonnie wakes up every morning. He's already out of bed. And she looks over at the drool on the pillow.
And now when I fall asleep with my Nicorette gum in my mouth, it looks like my face has to clap because the pillow's all green and yellow.
Oh, God damn. Fucking Rich.
It's amazing. He can make his chin look smaller than it is. It's
Oh, he sucks it in for the Chip character.
I feel like a werewolf. I do have a very weak chin.
It's an innie almost now. Nothing.
Why don't you dig your meaty paw right in there, pull up a veal testicle? How does it feel? Is it spongy? Is it, give us a type of food that it most feels like.
I guess like chicken, maybe?
Chicken? That's crazy! He's eating the boiled ball. What are your first impressions of it?
Liver.
Tastes like liver?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel any nausea or anything?
No, I think I'm good.
One guy said it was okay. One guy said it tastes like liver. Oh,
that's crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy.
This is nuts.
That's crazy. Oh, it's like, you got a skunk gland behind your ear.
That's no skunk.
That's what Bonnie wakes up to.
That's pretty bad. How'd
That's
you
really
find out
bad.
about that?
Huh?
How'd you find out?
One night I was jerking off and I didn't want to come.
Yeah.
God, it's like every 4 jokes works for me today.
My belly button's
I should just
pretty
not
bad
do
today.
I guess you're not good at math either.
Love Buzz is making the intern mistake of getting confidence way too soon.
Way too soon, and actually dictating what happens on the show.
Yeah,
Exactly. You give a kid a nickname, Love Buzz. And roll with it.
It's nice kid, bright boy. I fired his fucking ass the next day.
What's that from?
Casino.
Casino. I watched it the other fucking night. I only had like 2 hours sleep, and that movie came on. And if you watch 2 minutes, you can't stop fucking watching that movie. And I sat up. You know what else I wanted to tell you? You know what else I had?
How do you run out of steam talking about Casino being good?
No.
It was.
It is
good.
good.
Do you watch Damages?
Damages?
Fuck it. FX has the best fucking...
Damages?
It's fucking great. Glenn
This
Close.
better be a play on words.
No. Damages with Glenn Close on FX.
Well, first of all, just the fact that a guy that's from the tri-state area suddenly has this accent from, like, Michigan.
Damages.
What damages?
Oh, you gotta watch out for the damages that'll cause. That's why you gotta get the True Coat.
Exactly. And second of all, the idle fucking, three ladies on the patio after shopping topics that he picks. Have you ever seen Damages? I mean, this show is really...
Glenn Close?
I can't stop watching
Fucking, it's like watching a movie on television. That's how well it's shot.
Isn't it called Damaged or...
First of all, nobody wants this level of sincerity and enthusiasm on the fucking show.
Sometimes we do reviews
Not about
here.
Damages. You came in out of left field and started talking about Damages.
Okay.
When the conversation dwindles for three soccer moms in a car, then somebody brings that up. Not even in the middle of a radio show.
Have you seen an Irish Wake?
Oh, yes. Colin Quinn's show.
Long story short, and I guess it's about the history of the world of humanity.
Yeah.
And it's...
Colin's just thumbing through the
I'm
paper
also in the
right
new
now.
movie Grown Ups tonight.
45.
This is only funny if you read where Voice is appearing next, right after this.
It is Bleecker spelled... How do you spell Bleecker Street?
Way Wolf of London.
You can spell it a couple different ways.
What? Boss, you weren't supposed to get into any spelling conversations.
Way Wolf of London.
Steer clear. Let the big boys talk about
I
spelling.
could fucking... there's a couple ways to spell Bleecker.
Yeah.
The C is silent.
The J should be silent.
Did you?
There was such a great one, and then Voss kind of ruined it by going, "Did you?"
Yeah. Just
why would you say that out loud? Take your lumps.
When did you get here?
212.
Like that's just behind your ear.
239-6200, running through August. And,
How do you?
And Seinfeld directed it, or did he produce
See,
it?
here's the beauty. Right now, I was going to say something, and I just realized, Voss, what you should learn from. I go, never mind, because I knew I was going to sink myself into a fucking Guatemalan sinkhole. Seinfeld directed and produced it.
All right, cool. So,
Really? What did he do? Like he said, okay, sit there, like stand. Wait, it was like Simon Says almost, huh?
Simon Says.
That's a good one.
What the fuck?
No, I'm just saying.
Get the flute.
Yeah! Come on, we got to bring the energy back on the show.
Yeah! There through August.
It's Caesar.
Say that is how you spell Bleecker for the 45 Bleecker Street.
Oh.
Caesar!
Caesar! 2 years in office, and look how uppity they get. Man.
Oh, jeez.
Come in here correcting the fucking...
BLEECKER Street Theater. So I'm incorrect?
You are.
All right. You're fired.
Thank you.
Are you firing me? No, I'm not firing you. I'm firing you. It's a great fuck up that they left in. Because they cut right after that, and De Niro's face looks like he's ready to start cracking up laughing.
What movie?
Casino.
I watched it the other night. You know what that movie? If you watch 3 minutes of it,
yes, we heard.
It's like,
I heard that from
it's like
somebody.
watching half of an episode of Damages.
Damages. Damages.
when do you do your podcast?
Oh, well.
Do you do a podcast? Do you? How come I've never been asked to be a part of it? I want to be on your podcast.
There's no podcast.
Colin Quinn podcast. Where's
There's
this happening?
no podcast.
Damn. Let's see that one.
I'd love to be on that.
I don't
Server.
even know how
Good
to do a
service.
fucking podcast.
Well,
like
obviously,
this.
because you don't know how to do this. Nothing.
Oh,
It might have helped if you didn't do this first.
I know. I'm sorry. I wish if I had
It was like
eyes
a
your big,
baby
I
on a
could've went
radio
like that.
show.
What, Rich?
I heard. Did you talking about Carlos Mencia? Did you hear?
No, Mencia, not Carlos.
Mencia. He's another comic from.
Do we need?
No, let's take it out.
You know what? Just each one of you grab some of the well cooked stuff because I'd like to know if it tastes like regular food.
Frittata.
Yeah,
Smells good.
Just grab a handful.
Could you at
of
least play the flute, another song while they're doing it?
Oh, absolutely. While they're eating, and
Green
then we'll
Sleeves.
Go. Yo, how does that go?
I just want to say I had a ball.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, Bleecker Street Theater.
What's funny is all the listeners have to listen to you, man.
I'm doing a pan flute. I'm Zamfir. Is that beef balls?
Yep.
And what is it? It's in some kind of what sauce?
I don't know, but
it looks fucking really good.
No, it does. It stinks.
Go ahead, how
It
is that?
doesn't. The thing behind his ear stinks.
You know what? Wow, what a segment. Now clean it up, you guinea brat. Be a ball eater like your father.
Could be a Giselle, just like your father.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen. Get back out there and do whatever you interns do. It's going to be the last time I ever speak to you guys.
unless you drop 3 years and grow tits. Sip.
Sip. After that line.
The coffee was too strong.
Was it?
Yeah. Well, too dark.
And that joke wasn't strong enough.
Fucking jokes. Who cares?
Yeah. I'm only a comic.
Yeah, really? Good.
What do you need about jokes? Fuck them.
Good enough.
They're overrated.
8 years of this shit. You're lucky I'm even fucking talking. Okay? Go fuck yourselves. Come in here, take a shower for your little dumb contests. Fucking, this is unbelievable. It's like doing every radio show on the fucking road. Oh, good. I step in during your contest. Why don't we make a pyramid now out of the interns and let the top one eat balls? You guys suck. This is the fucking worst. I'm telling you. It went from like edgy. You're like Penn and Teller in Vegas now. You went from edgy guys to, oh my God, this is the Vegas show. Fucking done. When are you going to start fall walling radio? This is the fucking worst. I made a mistake because I'm fucking telling the truth, God damn it.
But the
I am
truth is,
done.
You wouldn't have even noticed if I had to come in and immediately surmise.
I didn't even notice you either. I didn't
Stupid
even
idiot.
notice. I'm the one who said Wacky Wednesday, okay? I set him up like I always do.
But
okay?
20 minutes after I came in and you said, hey, what the fuck is this?
As soon as
When I came in,
hit
boss
me
was
what
laughing.
was going on, I realized there's no real reason for it. Take it easy, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have you recently got a phone call, by the way? Okay, very good. Very good.
Oh, now that's the story we want to hear.
Yes. A break his fucking legs.
I tell you, the Italians, they still never change. Have you recently got a phone call? Okay.
You know the thing. We were talking about that thing. Oh, that's taken care of. All right.
Great.
Oh, well. They don't all go out of the park.
No, that's the way it is.
No, but some are fouled off their shin.
I think you got hit with a pitch on this one.
Yeah.
But as boss once said, it's a numbers game.
It's a numbers game.
It is. You throw enough against the wall and you go see a Colin show.
You're not very nice to your pal Colin.
Fuck him and fuck you.
I thought he was going to say I'm fucking with him for a second. It's like, fuck him and fuck you. Holy shit, Voss. I love Angry Voss.
I love it.
Angry Voss
But
is
that's
great.
why Voss is funny.
Yeah.
Because
he's
he
just
just
angry.
really is fucking.
It's
He's got brass balls. Ow. Way Wolf of London.
Yeah, fucking 20-something thousand. See, I convinced her to go to community college, okay, for 2 years till she figures out what she wants. And like the other one, she says yes. And all of a sudden, her college calls that she applied to 2 weeks later to let her in, because obviously they didn't hit their fucking quota. So 2 weeks.
For Jews, you mean?
No, she's only half Jew, supposedly. So, if they call her 2 weeks after the fucking cutoff, fuck, it cost me $19,000.
So excited.
I don't have the money.
It was like Peter Finch in Network if Peter Finch was spitting down at the people below. I'm mad as hell. I'm not going to take it.
I'm not going to take it anymore.
Yeah. A nickel buys 2 nickels worth.
Go to your windows. Drool into the streets.
Yeah.
You ever seen that
Why
work?
are you talking about the movie Boys in the Band that you were in? They don't get it.
Boys in the Band?
That AIDS.
No, it isn't.
No,
Is that
it's
what it was about?
Gays of the 60s.
Gays.
Oh, right,
That was
right.
a good movie,
It
too.
was a movie. To him, it was a documentary.
It's like Damages.
I also, which I haven't started watching yet, I heard it's great, is Breaking Bad. I ordered that, too.
What the fuck is this?
You're like a washwoman.
What are you talking about? What do you mean? I buy these fucking. If you
First of all, it's
listen,
bad enough if you talk about a show you watch, but he's like, a show that I haven't watched yet, I want to talk
Well,
about.
the thing is, when you
shut
sit and
the
watch
fuck up.
three
The cover of the
When
box looks interesting.
When you watch 3 episodes, that's 3 hours. You don't have to think of things to say to your wife.
Oh, okay. Like, I'm sorry.
Hey, you rolled the dice, you lost, honey. I'm telling you, she looks at all of them. All those little bastards were in love with her, I guarantee.
yeah.
Every little guy, alternative scene.
She's an
doing
attractive
well
girl,
now.
yeah.
Beautiful, funny,
Yeah.
smart.
You're making a face. Why?
She made one
You
movie.
don't think
Good.
Bonnie's attractive?
She is brilliant.
She's
the way
brilliant
she's
and
putting
she's
this down,
beautiful.
she's fucking brilliant. I'm telling you, she is.
I asked if you thought she was beautiful.
She's she is the best.
Oh, shit.
I'm only confused. She is beautiful. She's a good-looking mom. You know what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when you're gay, when you're married,
Yes. Yeah. Do you know
Any
and
one of
the
she could have had
characters?
Jeremy Piven. She could have been her
Oh,
husband.
my God. Could she have?
Zach Galifianakis. Any of the guys.
Oh, yeah,
that kinda
that's
around
who
the
she
whole
wants.
scene.
Is that fucking
I'm saying she could have
doughboy
had any
laying
one of
next
those
to her?
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'd be sitting. She'd be laying next to him.
But
in a
are
nice
any of them
mansion.
this?
Oh, God.
You still got it.
He's still got it, all right.
Are any of them that?
You can't even talk when you lift your shirt up. You're sucking in so much.
You're right. That's how you show your muscles.
Tightening up.
Okay, that's how you. Fucking the stomach of Bob Gullop.
Who the I don't know what you're saying half the time.
He does.
My
I'd rather make him
God,
laugh.
Rich. Yeah, that's
He
true.
didn't. It wasn't his idea to do the fucking ball eating contest.
Not mine either. I don't know where it came from.
Okay.
We don't know where it came from.
doesn't
Somebody
matter.
infiltrated the program and slid that into the notes.
Yeah. Voss is right. That was an idea from the 70s, local radio from the 70s. That was like Tulsa local radio in the 70s.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? Thank you for saying that, because I was going to save it till the end of the show. But that was a tribute we were just doing right there.
Oh.
It was not to be taken seriously as a bit. We were doing a little, we like to call the Friday morning rewind, where we take an era of radio and recreate it.
And today was the first day.
Is that why me and Voss are the guests? I had to say
Exactly. See? Yes.
I was looking through my.
Yeah, you saved yourself. See?
You
Little
guys can never-
self-deprecating humor.
You guys can never make fun of Scorch again after today.
No.
Or Screech.
But
I don't know. I just want to use SCH's names.
Why would you,
How
of all
about
people, want to use SCH?
I know. When people in like 2050 rewind and they go back to 2010, will they go, wait a second, this isn't 2010?
Well, if they hit the rewind show.
If they hit you guys, won't they think this is 1970? Like, you gotta,
shit.
do you get what I'm saying?
I get what we say. We just said it for 8 minutes. You just reiterated it.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying rewind radio.
I know. It's something a dumbass would say.
We're caught in a parallax.
I remember my gym teacher said to me, too much teeth.
Yeah. Probably rather have Buscemi sucking his dick than you. See? It's like a bear trap.
That was like, you're like fucking Slim Pickens on the bomb falling out of the fucking...
Yeah! Riding it down. Riding it right down. I was going to say, Bonnie McFarlane, by the way, the name is featured in Red Dead Redemption. We all did a voice on it, and then you come across this town, and there's a girl in it named Bonnie McFarlane.
Oh, really? Is
Yeah.
she blowing open micers?
No, she's married to the retarded blacksmith. See, get it? Yeah! I got a meeting to go to after this.
Do you? Do I get to go to the meeting?
No.
Oh, it's not one of those?
No, this is
Oh, it's for people
I
whose
got a
names
meeting.
are on the show.
And God damn, Rich, that's brutal. Wow. Yeah, I got to go down the hall and.
Hey, when you
I'm gonna
your
be
pan flute playing?
I'm going to be reprimanded.
Listen,
pan flute?
When you become as rich as you are, does anything scare you anymore? For real, like, do you get like
Yes.
what could like
That
you
the
know,
fact that I have 10 more minutes to do of the show before.
I'll tell you what's great though, when on radio when somebody brings up like an interesting kind of personal subject, like dealing with the bosses and kind of a situation, and then somebody else who's just a guest on the goddamn show changes the subject.
Listen to me. Let me explain
Why
something.
don't you fucking
If
read
you
the
knew
vibe in
anything,
the room? We're
if
in
you
the middle
knew
of something.
anything about this show, you've heard them and the boss bitch for fucking 5 years. Okay, we don't care about them and the boss anymore. Okay, we care about other things. All right, so go fuck yourself and go back to bed. All right, maybe wake up in 2030 and come out with a new one-man show, and maybe by then Julian McCullough will be producing it. You suck. I'm talking to him about Real Deal.
Shit. God damn, Angry Rich. Fucking Angry Rich. We don't care about the boss.
And they guarantee at the end of the show. I wasn't too rough, was I? I was only
that
kidding.
okay? I was kidding. Should I
It
send
should be Angry
should I send
Worm.
a card and flowers?
Angry Worm. 'Cause he slithers back after the show.
I didn't mean that.
Yeah. You know, I was just kidding, right?
In the moment.
I could close
That
my
was a
eyes.
nice fucking hammering.
That was a good slam. That was good. The fact of the matter is, though, Rich, yes, we have been doing the boss thing for many years because we have had our run-ins with authority figures.
Oh, really? You're the first ones that ever had problem with their boss?
But this is me having to go down the hall and be reprimanded for being tardy this morning.
That's it for tardiness.
For tardy. Well, I've been tardy a little more than I should be.
Sometimes it makes our lives unmanageable.
Yeah, I know. That's going to be my walk. I have to walk the Green Mile. I have to walk the Green Mile.
Well, you know where
it's literally a mile, by the way.
But you can look on the bright side
So
of
you're
it.
getting yelled at for being tardy, not for setting up a replica of Hitler's Austrian villa in the middle of Long Island.
I wish Voss had said replica instead of you.
Yeah, you did
That's
say
your wish?
You
That's
did say
your wish?
replica.
Yes.
Well, the Green Mile could be the green line towards your future. Maybe if you know.
Is that a Vosspiration?
No, it's a Fidelity commercial.
Oh.
Well,
God, a
listen to me.
Fidelity commercial.
The problem is
Who
you're on
pays that much
fire.
attention to
You're
it?
on fire being mean and funny. Don't try to be clever. Leave that to like the alternative scene. You try to be clever because your wife is like, could you pretend to be one of the alternative guys that made it once in a while in bed? Keep that for fantasy
bed.
sex.
Put a little stool next to the
pretend
bed
to be-
with notes on
Could
it.
you, honey, pretend to be Blaine Capatch tonight?
Every time you talk, it gives me hope.
Why?
I don't. Cause you got nothing.
What a scumbag Voss is today. He is an insufferable prick today.
But it is funny as shit.
It really is. I love this side of Rich.
I go, why? Because you got nothing.
And he looked you right in the eyes when he said it.
I just gave you a little
He
cocky
meant it.
smirk, like,
Yeah.
you got nothing. So
Production
who was
thing
here?
going.
Norton was here?
Yes. Yeah. So Jimmy was
She
here.
was like, yes, I was here precisely.
Jimmy was here. Yes, I was promptly here at 5:59.
You know Jimmy, he was praying you don't show up ever again, and it turns into the Jimmy show, okay?
I know.
So he doesn't have to go on at 4 in the
Jimmy would be very
afternoon
good.
and play fucking Vic Henley bits.
And did the
Wow. You are pulling names out of your fucking ass.
Boss is on fire today.
do you want me
Than
to
a father.
speak for you? I'll walk
Will
in
you
with
be my
you,
representative?
and you can whisper to me, and I'll say what you're going to answer and what you're not going to answer.
Yeah. Senator Anthony demands an apology. He's owed an apology here, Senator. Holy shit. I thought I smelled krill. See, that's what whales eat.
Well, I wonder what you're going to be eating in this meeting.
Oh, I know. My fucking balls.
You're going to have a helping a humble pie.
Oh, God. Making me feel bad here, Chip. I need a little pick-me-up.
I'll tell you what, go in
should I
there
do?
like fucking Dice. You think Dice would take shit when they tell him he's fucking 40 minutes late? He's been on time every day for this long?
Well, maybe.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's my show. I'll do it the fucking way I want, asshole. Do you understand? What? I'm what?
Fuck you, I'll take a half-an-hour show and do a 40-minute fucking sketch.
Oh, wow. Rich is
That's my favorite show.
critiquing your program there. I thought it was very good, insightful, topical. I thought
Nobody
Colin was
cares
a good
what-
host.
It was.
It was the best show on television.
It was good.
You know what? That show, what made it? Celebrities watched it, and they would come up to you.
Celebrities,
I said.
Yeah. Wow.
Fucking ruined me. I took it harder when that was canceled than when my first wife left me. I'm not lying.
Because at least when your first wife left you, you knew you might have to find another girl that would have sex with you.
True.
See?
Oh, it's true. You know, every time it's horrible.
I was saying, I was trying to trash voice. He goes, "It's true. It's true.
It's true. Yeah. Then it got just real, and he got sad. It's true.
No, I'll tell you exactly how they're going to do it.
What?
They're going to be like, Anthony, we treat you pretty good here. I mean, as far as you're like, yeah.
I go, yeah.
I mean, you know, we ask, you guys have little demands. All we ask is one thing: you show up for the show on time. I mean,
fuck you, Colin.
It's it's gonna be some of this. This is just, it's not acceptable.
Yeah.
But yeah, fired.
Probably,
Yeah.
They'll probably go, Howard's always on time. But I guess he has to be on time, all the listeners he has. So, you know what I'm saying? They're probably going to throw that in your face. But the worst comes,
you don't skate out of a slam.
I'm leading into something.
By the way, I don't have a limo that fucking picks me up every morning either.
Exactly.
I have to get my own ass awake and my own ass in my fucking vehicle and drive from Long Island. Sometimes, I don't make it on time.
Well, maybe you would have a limo if you didn't do hacky fucking ball eating fucking contests. What I'm saying to you is you always have the gun in karaoke to fall back on. If worse comes to worse, you go in your basement, you do your little shows, okay?
Little shows?
Your little
Wild
shows in your
Boss is
basement.
trashing you. He's got 3 ketchups in his hand for
Yeah.
no reason.
Yeah,
I know.
They are, because
It's
they're
like an
going
old
into my
lady
pocket.
accepting.
How much weight you put on?
Whoa!
I'm not fucking.
Wow.
No, maybe 5 pounds.
You did a little bit.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
A little bit right in the gut section.
A little bit. I'm sorry, I'm 53 this month, and I quit smoking 4 years ago, and I gained maybe 3 pounds, 3 fucking pounds, okay?
When we were doing the show your abs thing.
Okay,
right?
hold on.
And you were showing your abs. There's a little more of a
You
paunch.
think that I gained weight right here?
Oh, God. Oh,
Rich
shit.
just opened his asshole.
Oh, fuck.
And the same quality of thought came out of it that we've been hearing all morning.
That was the most intelligent thing I saw come out of you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what you better get. You better practice that position in your fucking meeting.
Oh, bent over with my asshole up. I think he's right. Face down, asses up.
All right, look at the belt's all the way down here.
Whatever.
Oh, God, all right.
I don't
Look
care.
at how he's pulling on it, too.
Exactly. You put
He's
some
tugging on that belt.
I
You
look
could let
pretty
it out a
fucking
notch.
That's what people do when they're trying to hide they got fat. They wear the belt down there.
Yeah,
Exactly.
the belt goes down lower.
Where?
Gentlemen, thank you. What a great flashback
That's right.
show.
And try to watch Damages on.
Damages. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. And I do hope I see you Monday here on the Opie and Anthony
Could
program.
be it.
All I know is the door opened. You guys were fighting for the big chair.
I wasn't
Yes.
fighting.
Yeah.
We heard that Voss got here early because he wanted a good seat.
Is that what you
what's-
heard?
Yeah, that's what a few
Is that
people
what
told
one of your
us.
snitches said? I didn't say. That's not like I got here early. I got here early to beat the traffic. But I said, since I'm here early, I want a good
It's a
seat.
good line. Relax.
Yeah, I fucking hate
I kind of
you
like.
guys.
I kind of like the line.
I hate everything about this now.
It really is. It's awful, right?
Everything about this.
I gotta agree with you.
I've never woke up and said, hey, this is a positive thing that's going to happen from this fucking horrible.
He's right. It's just awful.
Okay, maybe 15 fucking mutants will come out and see me. Don't look me in the face.
Right.
They just have no self-esteem.
I think we all
That's true.
expected when we all got together that all our careers would explode.
Wait,
But we're
stop,
just,
stop,
we're
stop,
just sitting
stop.
in mediocrity.
Look, we were almost there if you two didn't fuck it up.
Yeah,
All right?
yeah, okay.
You were
You
in
know what?
38 cities across the country.
Gotta
you
agree
were
with him.
selling out fucking arenas. We were doing shows, making thousands, having a blast. And you
right.
fuckhead had to fuck it up. So,
How did we fuck it up?
You guys fuck it up.
How do we fuck it up,
yeah,
Papa
don't
Kelly?
fucking
Tough
right.
crowds
Stick a
asking
dick in
how
a
they
fucking
fucked it up.
asshole in a church.
No, we did.
that
we
was
did good
before.
after that. We
No,
did
you
even
didn't.
better
It was
after
a fucking
that.
spiral downward.
We sold out the fucking outdoor venues after that.
Yeah, but it was going downhill.
Yeah.
Comment, Colin?
Yeah, I know. Speaking of fucking up.
Let the elder statesman talk, please.
Colin's had a successful off-Broadway show and Broadway show. And
Yeah, it's
No,
off Broadway.
I understand. Last week, Keith brought up a good point, which is a lot of people on Twitter are accusing Voss of trying to steal my character.
Yes.
Shit.
And here's the thing.
And then he did it. He's been trying to do all these new characters, but instead of just like being organically interested, he has to name them.
No.
Yeah. How many you got now?
Body's sitting home with bile in her system every time she looks.
You don't think she's enjoying his...
How many you got now, Rich? Alternative Voss?
I have Alternative Voss and
Christian Voss.
I dropped Christian Voss.
You dropped Christian Voss?
No, you were beating out of Christian Voss. You didn't drop it.
Because he was accused of...
Christian Voss is so obviously one thing that Colin was doing.
Shut up, you're ashamed.
Everybody. What was Colin doing that was Christian?
Colin was given like kind of Christian-y advice and
But he didn't
just,
say Christian comment.
So he's smarter than you.
Because
he's funnier than you.
It's subtle. It's organic.
He doesn't have to hammer them over the head, you fucking...
You can figure it out yourself because there's an intelligent person putting it forth.
First of all, I don't read
We all
everybody's
knew,
post.
we all knew this would turn into just beating the shit out of us. I knew it.
First of all, once they said Colin's doing it, I stopped doing Christian comic.
How did you not know that, though?
I haven't done it. No, listen to me.
Only when Keith started slamming him in front of all of us. Voss. He called you a thief.
You can't. Hold on. Bobby's talking.
Voss is in stylish denim, though, today.
Denim. Denim wasn't stylish. Fucking Matt Damon's career. That was last time fucking... All right, nice talking to you. I got a little ahead of myself on that one. Woo! I was on the
Voss is dressed like Blake Lively.
Blake Lively? Maybe you could call your new character that on Twitter. Thief.
Crazy denim guy.
I gotta go back to tweeting about
He
golf.
saved me.
Yeah.
It was a double for me. I love the Dwight.
Voss lives in Section 8 housing now.
Oh, yeah, his block looks like Baltimore now. Hey, ever look
And the
out the
neighbors,
train
when
on
it
the way to
happened, the
Washington?
neighbors like, I knew it. I knew it was. The minute he moved in, I knew this was going to be ruined.
He'd be the problem. Fuck.
And Rich now with nothing to say.
What did happen to that house? How did it burn down? Electrical?
Fire.
Electrical?
I don't fucking.
Well, the money in his mattress started burning.
Bonnie did something. We all know that. We're just trying to figure out what it is.
Yeah, that's subconscious. She's like, I got to fucking burn down my life.
something's going on.
Yeah, she threw a match on the rug and dozed off.
Boss
Will you
got the
tell Voss to
boxing
stop
gloves
eating
on.
oatmeal?
Why? Well, you should start.
Because you never know when you're going to say this little cocksucker. By the way, did anybody see Voss's hand after he delivered that one? He actually did the fucking throw. Like,
He threw his fist. He threw his fist. Throw my dice with a cigarette.
Hey, I throw my hand.
Voss had to fix his die. No risk.
Give me some milk.
He's holding under Bob's breast.
That was uncalled for.
I thought Voss ate oats, not oatmeal.
Who's back? Colin's stepping in from remote control.
And then he just like gets a little sip of coffee, like, yeah, my mission's done there.
I don't like the fact the voice just tried to trash me. He goes, stepping in from remote control.
You don't like it?
No, that was a little rough.
That was a while ago, there.
Yeah, that is kind of...
He's proved himself.
That's just mean.
What is it? Like, that's the 90s?
The best part of it, this is only 6:27.
Yeah.
There's been like 80 good slams. By the way, for those of you listening that can't see, Voss has stopped eating oatmeal. That's just how he sounds.
What I was trying to say. That's what I was trying to get out. Me first.
He's enjoying it.
He really is. He's so happy with that
got
one.
his new teeth. He's changed.
Voss he just goes back to jungle jokes. What the fuck is wrong with What would Christian Voss say?
Christian Voss. Oh, with a little trademark at the end of it, like it's all his. Don't take this. It's totally fucking Colin's bit.
Okay, I did it one day when I found out. I dropped it.
No, you didn't.
I did.
You switched it.
You switched it.
I fought.
You switched it to fucking alternative comic
No,
Voss.
I was doing that before.
No, you weren't. You never was doing alternative comic
before
Voss.
Christian. I was. Because
No, you were just tweeting before that. Why don't you do out of work Voss?
He
That works
actually
best
called
for
him
you.
out on being a thief, and he goes, well, we can both do it. Like he tried to negotiate.
He really is
Zodiac.
You really are black.
He did the classic thief line.
Oh.
Well, I was doing that 5 years ago.
Yeah, before Twitter started, you jumped.
Everyone knows Colin does that.
Okay, I didn't know. I'm sorry. I fucking stopped doing it.
No,
I'll
no.
do it.
You're sorry you got caught.
Now you did.
Yeah.
Now you're lying again.
Yeah.
You're a thief and a liar.
You finally found a way out of getting your feelings hurt on Twitter by being fucking someone else. That's what.
No, but he's right.
So that's why when they trash you, they're not trashing you. They're trashing Christian comic boss.
No, he
that's
got
what
a
he
way
did.
to separate himself from the
No,
faction.
he's
That's
right.
what he did.
He's right, because that's what Colin did.
No. Please, I get destroyed on Twitter every fucking
And live in the clubs. Here's the thing.
Jesus.
I
That
don't
wasn't
get the
nice.
characters.
Sorry I wasn't in Newport News this weekend.
Was he in the Newport
He calls
News?
me up from a hotel parking lot. Oh my God! They're having like a fucking Freaknik party out there. He's like, I gotta get to my room. You hear him coming back from 2 shows on a Saturday night. You hear the sound of the soda machine when he hits it for that fucking.
The hotel was completely empty all week, but on Friday and Saturday they have a Afro-American nightclub there.
You say that offends me. Afro-American.
What fucking year it is?
He's really fucking annoying.
Voss.
You used to be like a hip Lenny Bruce looking guy. Now you look like a furniture store owner. On Route 9.
Route 9, nice.
Save 50% with my Vossopedic.
The furniture store thing's killing me. I just seen one of those local shitty commercials. Oh.
Here's the thing, yes.
Here's the thing.
Yes. You should get T-shirts made, by the way.
Here's the thing. Listeners, see how we do this? Because we're friends.
Right.
Like,
what are you doing, boss?
In other words,
you don't get it. You never.
Try to say when you guys do it.
It's just mean and nasty.
Yeah. Okay, I know you want to bite.
You're basically saying the listeners don't know how to do
bite my
this.
coat.
Anybody else want to say anything?
What can you say? No, it's too hard. I was thinking, and like you said, it's not a memorial. It's not a memorial, but I was thinking of the things me and Patrice. I remember one time Patrice and I were walking from the Comedy Cellar back to our car. No, I'm just in the fun times that
it's not a memorial, but
not a memorial.
Bring up stories like I remember.
For more memories, go to Christian Comic on Twitter.
Okay, now that we got it out of the way, Patrice had a stroke. Back to us.
Well, he was on. All right, so let's see where the story is going.
I do want to see where this is going because it won't be a memorial. It's going to be a horrid story.
No, forget it.
It's a memorial for Voss's career, but go ahead.
No, you're on your way to the car from the cellar. And?
We just had a nice talk.
Obviously, the family and Jimmy, and we'd let you know what's going on. So
yeah, I'm surprised it's been quiet for this long.
No kidding.
You can feel it. Some of the calls, like Bobby said, from the West Coast comedians and all the comics know already.
Yeah,
and I respect them for not saying anything stupid or but we just wanted to get it out there.
A lot of stupid stuff is going to get said, though. I already heard a story, an idiotic story about Patrice crossing the street outside the Comedy Cellar with a comedian. It was a ham-handed tale. What?
You didn't even know what you were talking about.
Rich was looking at Colin.
You didn't realize it was your story?
What asshole would do this kind of thing?
Why is he bringing this up? This is
Stop
stupid.
and look at this evil old man who lit the fuse and then just stepped back and let you animals attack this poor Jew and took a sip of his English tea. Just the English asshole that you are, you thin-fingered Brit. Hello, what'd you do with an English accent? I want to hear the story about the guy when he worked at...
Too long.
Two more, too much accent. You really were enjoying it.
Oh, boy.
So that's what I do at my house when I work it out.
I didn't hear the baritone.
I got a radio voice.
I know, I like it.
I wish you had a radio career, so I wouldn't have to see you at the cellar. Ooh.
Wow.
Hey.
I have a story about the cellar.
We really want to know the conclusion of the story. Could you
humor
us?
How fun he is.
Please.
How fun we walked into the bottom of the Boston Comedy Club. Like there used to be a bar down there.
That way they keep the mops. Applying your clean up, but forget it. All right.
And Ben Bailey and DC Benny were there. And we walked in, and this was years ago, and we smashed them so hard. We smashed them and it was just pow, pow, and we just walked out and got in the car and drove to Jersey City. And it was just so much fun. He smashed Eddie If one night. I'm just saying how. Shut up. I'm just saying.
But I like that story too, because especially without all the details of the lines, I think it really enhances it.
Yeah,
we just walked in there. And we got him.
No, but he got specific. He said pow pow. You used Batman noises. Stupid. He's a children's book. We started slamming him, pow, bing, and then
we went right in there. Oh man, I couldn't take it. And then we drove to Jersey City.
Bing bang.
Hey, you guys should see my act on stage. You don't have to see it, but just it was really funny. Why aren't you laughing?
That's all you need.
I'm telling you, it was funny.
I just go up there, go room, I hit the Jersey City.
Yeah.
What's this stuff?
Yeah, what were you trying to say?
Nothing. Fucking. We were working where I was in the back going, why is he headlining? I go, why is this horrible guy
Fucking Walt
headlining?
Whitman, isn't he?
What's that?
Nothing. Just commenting.
Good story. This is where Tough Crowd goes into commercial.
They have all Tough Crowd episodes on YouTube now.
I'm gonna eat.
Oh yeah, all over.
Yeah, they're all on YouTube now.
Colin, you making any cake off of that?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
By the way, just so everyone knows, Colin Quinn, Bob Kelly, Rich Voss, and of course Keith Robinson in studio today.
Yes.
Just fucking killing it. That's what I'm
What's
talking about.
like killing it? And the ironic thing is, Patrice has zero respect for any of us comedically.
He wouldn't watch any of our specials. Any other normal show, I'd say that. You guys are all fucking for you. 5 of you attacked. You all got your eyebrows all went up. We got a better one, fatso.
You did waddle right into that one.
It's like you going into a playroom.
This never ends.
Anthony outside of Gymboree.
Well, you just rewrote his joke.
There, he did. Let him alone.
Okay.
Anyway.
Leave him alone.
Yeah, boss, leave me alone.
Yeah.
It's all right when other
I'll leave
people
it
do
alone.
it. They
Leave
put
me
their
alone,
own
you
twist
gray
on
fox.
it.
Yeah.
Gray Fox.
It's like you rewrote my Twitter character.
Yeah.
I don't
complain.
Yeah, Foss, you are a thief.
I wish he did steal jokes. I wish he did steal.
He steals the bad
I know.
ones.
The crowd thinks
The black guys eat coochie.
A washing machine door.
She's dodging me.
That's fucking 10 years ago.
Shut up, stupid.
No, you did it last week,
No, I
stupid.
didn't. Let me tell you.
We have all the oil.
This is my favorite. This is my favorite.
Okay, I
Voss
do that
joke.
one still.
My favorite Voss jokes. Where are you from?
How about the time you're at the cellar and some girls walk by and you go, "Excuse me," and she goes, "I know. Could you buy me a house?" I was walking by on the way to the bathroom. She stopped. She goes, "I know. Could you buy me a house?"
Non-stop beating you get.
Let me tell you something. Fucking okay.
Fucking what?
Stupid.
What?
Just spit it
Fucking
out.
First of all, not where you're from. Saturday night, my second show, I did an hour and 20 minutes off the top of my head. I didn't fucking stool, okay? I didn't fucking run around and do fart jokes with babies in my fucking head. Fucking Bodak.
I think Voss's furniture store, Bobby could do his act there.
Keith would never come because it's not a rent-a-center. Too wordy?
No, but we're comics.
Come on.
Too wordy?
Yeah.
Is that some of the jokes you told off the top of your head at the club?
Right off the an hour and 20 ad-lib. Get one of the 12 audience members to fucking...
Guess what?
Dude, anybody can ad-lib in front of 8 people.
First of all, nobody in the history of comedy has ever done an hour and 20 off the top of the head, so I'm calling you a thief and a liar.
I'm calling you a thief and a liar. An hour and 20.
Okay, it was an hour and 12. Well, maybe an hour and 5.
Yeah.
Where were
15
you?
minutes. It was
Where were
15.
you?
in
Newport News, Virginia.
Yeah, thank you. Newport News.
Where is that?
It's the Vegas of the ACC. Damn it. And I knew halfway through.
Did you wind up going to the down there at Occupy?
No.
No? I want to get an update.
I heard Keith's people acting up down there, too. I heard they robbed a couple of whiteys down there.
Yeah, well, they're getting some riffraff down there that's going into the tents and just like either sexually assaulting people or robbing them. Also, they're having trouble figuring out how to divvy up the money because they've been getting a lot of contributions. So they're pissed now that they buy food and clothes with this money for the protesters, and that other people are coming in and taking advantage of the free food and clothes and money, and they're doing exactly what they're protesting about.
Yeah, but you can't say Keith's people. That's fucked up. You get one bad watermelon. That doesn't mean the whole.
Why? Just put on blackface and sing "Mammy."
That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna dress our kid blackface for Halloween.
Trying to hurry up and save it. Don't let him save it.
I saved it. That's all he saved.
He saved it with Bonnie's idea. I like OPC because you can look at them.
I'm gonna put a wall up soon.
You have in your personal life.
What the fuck? I've never been to your house, Opie.
And you never will.
How long have you been chewing Nicorette?
Let's see, since when? The last time you.
Trying to make it serious. Yeah, that's that off the cuff stuff he was talking about. The last time you an hour and 20 minutes of
an hour and 20 of that. Oh, shit.
I didn't ask for fucking potatoes.
Oh, Jesus.
You cursing again at the video? What's wrong with you?
What's that?
Thanks, buddy.
Hold on. Sorry, Kathleen Bates from Misery. I curse every now and then.
Excuse me.
Kathleen
Thank you, Italian J. Moore.
Thank you.
Kathleen Bates.
The Italian J. Moore.
Okay, we heard you the first time when it didn't work.
We uncomfortably looked away.
How many things is he that you're going to think about tonight when you're dropping a batch on your stomach?
I sent a tweet out yesterday about a story, a guy in Peoria, Illinois. That was Bob just breathing normal, by the way. What was your story?
Yeah, Peoria.
Just another fucking boring, no-neck shit dick. Go. Wow. Sorry, I'm sorry.
There's some of this. There's just no reason for it.
Remember when me, you, and Norton were driving fucking Sherman Hemsley to the fucking cellar that night, and fucking we took him for wings? Everybody, from crack addicts to old white men, everybody recognized him
they
as
love
we
him.
walked down the street.
Yeah.
It was fucking great. We took him for wings.
Who doesn't love George Jefferson?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. They're ready to attack you. I see
I know,
Colin's
it's just
ears are perked up.
Yeah.
Oh, you got some there, Colin? Finally made its way around?
Yes.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, it's all done over here, thank God.
It goes clockwise.
Fuck, that
They
dropped
rotate.
your hair.
It does.
What did you say? Something about Colin's hair?
No, he said the fart dropped my hair.
Oh, because it was spiked before?
Jesus.
What?
Fucking radio with David Cross.
I don't like anybody in this room.
No, it's really. I just realized that too. Now we're all just looking around like jackals, just waiting to fucking pick at any exposed piece of meat.
Can you
left, yeah.
Yeah, the scraps of a joke.
I can't get Squiggy out of my head though, because fucking his little curls coming down on the front down that little thing. Just push that up right there.
No, you fucking panda.
Panda.
Like a panda.
How come you guys don't do live events anymore from like the Hard Rock?
We
and
just
stuff?
did one recently, and we're doing another one soon. Stop trying to fucking rejuvenate your career through these guys. They're trying to hold on to their career.
We're on our fingernails on a ledge over here.
How small the studio's gotten over the last 5 years.
Fucking Joe Franklin
right now. We're on. Remember the days when we could all have a fucking chair and at the desk?
Yeah, exactly.
Remember the days we didn't have to oil him to get him through the door?
Oh,
That was
rephrase what Voss meant to ask you. How come you guys don't have live events, which I'm invited to?
Yeah, that's a little tag on that one.
What was the
kinda
last live
awkward.
event you had? You had the interns doing something, right?
Yeah,
They were doing
stand-up.
comedy,
Yeah.
It's the staff.
At the Hard Rock, yeah.
And
Yep.
I wasn't invited to that. Thank you. What's your next one?
You
We
weren't?
didn't feel you were up to par with her.
With their comedy?
They wanted to invite you to perform.
These guys are in here fucking.
said it
Anyhow,
twice.
Yes,
the
sir.
last fucking event I went to that I hosted that you never even came to, and it was
Oh, damn.
you had a cold or something, or I don't know,
AIDS.
something crazy.
What happened?
Now your last two events, I don't get invited. I'd like to know what the fuck the deal is.
Whoa.
I don't book this show.
No, really, let them
bullshit.
know.
Yeah.
It's time the boss knows.
No, but
Yep.
it is time for Opie and Anthony to finally stop.
Oh,
you don't
shit.
book this show.
Yeah.
You guys
Yes.
are responsible
Okay.
for it.
Yeah, I hear that from
That's it.
club owners. Hey, I don't book it.
Yeah.
The head office does.
You guys
okay?
make choices.
Am I passing
Yeah.
the buck?
Did you hear
Did I do that?
Yeah. No, you're sitting there and he's sitting there.
Oh, wow. Bobby doesn't even know. He just trounced the pot. There you go. Trounced the pot. I can't even talk. I got
I just got
boss.
sad because he just said, I hear it from club owners. It's like, Jesus Christ,
It's a
boss.
No, it's not, boss.
my own
No, it's not. It's not a joke, boss, but continue.
Yes, so I would like to. I'm kind of hurt right now that
Yeah.
We don't even remember
out
why.
of all these guys.
At this
Why
point-
wasn't Voss invited?
Oh, you're not saying you were in Arizona. There you go.
I was out of town.
All right.
See,
We
no
checked your
one called
schedule.
and asked me if I was in Arizona.
Because we checked your schedule.
I knew
We
you
knew
were
you
in
weren't
Arizona.
around.
You might
Huh?
We knew you weren't around.
Now
We
it's
checked
we.
your
Now
schedule.
you are
No.
part of it. Now wait,
Yeah.
you can't.
Because it's over.
What's over?
What's
that
wrong
or me?
with
Your
you?
career.
Your career is over.
Oh, really? Look
Yes.
who's talking. What's your next event?
We're not telling you. Don't tell him.
Don't tell him?
Boss,
No,
you're
I
not
can't
invited.
I can't go on every horrible website
That's true.
and find out
Find out where we are.
what your next event is and what's that song going back from break.
All jokes aside, boss, Christmas is coming up, and he'd like a couple of days of work.
Yeah.
I worked New Year's for the last 20 years. I need something.
Yeah, boss really is like Mr. Saturday Night. I lost my winter.
Shut it. I lost my way.
A whole season.
What's your next event? What's it about?
Yeah, when is it?
And I'll be honest with you. I have no idea. They tell me. They go, show up. I'm like, all right.
Not sometimes.
I don't know.
They say, show up, I say, I get a cold.
High in the Sierra Mountains, drinking champagne cocktails.
We're going to cancel it.
You're going to cancel it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because we haven't.
What was it?
Let's do another tour.
What was the live event?
Oh, my God, he's really reaching for the brass ring right now.
Enough about the live
You had
event.
fun.
It's
Did
not
you
going to
do any of
happen.
those?
No.
Why not?
I don't know.
Because of what happened at the Kid Christmas.
What happened there?
Why are you
It got a
holding your
little
neck?
rough for my buddy Colin.
Yeah.
Who was on the show?
Yeah, well, it's not it.
So I hosted it. Bonnie
He
got
says
fucking
proudly. At least I'm ashamed I did it.
I don't remember now.
Come on.
I don't remember now.
Jesus, boss.
Did he have to do
like
stand
an
up?
attack of conscience? Boy, I should never have brought this up.
Yeah, you brought it up.
It's just confidence.
I can just see Anthony sitting home watching the Apollo. Look at them. The way they're jumping. The way they're jumping up in their seats.
I have
doesn't look
watched.
like the jungle.
I've watched many episodes
Where'd
of
you
live.
get that tree stump? The friggin' motherland?
Rub the log, and then the Sandman will come drag your ass out if you're off the stage if you're not good.
Petering out.
Yeah.
I think Bobby's starting to fade.
I can't wait till you do.
He's starting to fade. Not
Really?
not visually. Verbally. Where's your Greg?
All over.
Are you shitting me?
My hair?
Dude, it's everywhere.
Where your
It's
hair?
in your hair. It's in your eyes. You look like a fucking blind dog.
I love how after a good one we all reward ourselves by picking up our cups.
Yes, everyone drink. Everyone drink.
Fucking cup is really full.
Damn it, Bobby. That's fucking.
Tell the story about Kid Chris.
Yeah, what happened?
What happened? Kid Chris
I don't know. We
Christmas.
did a show, in Philly. Like, where you
Yeah.
guys remember the place you guys did? That?
For the love
Remember
of
that?
God, get to the fucking point.
Was it
What
tough?
did Colin
Was
do?
it tough for him to do stand up? Is
No,
that all you want to
because
say?
he's too clever And well, it all started with how come he didn't do any of the virus shows? Because the audience loves him, until he opens his mouth. But we were asking why he didn't do any virus shows. And I realized,
Oh, shit. You got two guys sleeping, boss.
Did Colin bomb?
No, he didn't bomb.
Yes, I did.
Well, that's why you're bringing this up.
What happened at the
he
show?
bombed.
What happened?
Why did he bomb?
Booed. I was a closing act.
Let him tell it.
no, he
just
can
tell
tell
it.
it better. It's about him.
No. All I know is that the act on before me was on a treadmill on the stage.
Well, we know it wasn't Bob.
Oh, man. Everybody in the room. The guy before me was on a fucking treadmill on stage.
Yeah, so you can't follow treadmill acts. That's
No.
what you're saying.
Why would they?
What about Stairmaster acts? Can you follow them?
What was up with the treadmill?
It's a bitch
I
to
forget,
float
but it was
around.
like some dildo thing with the treadmill. Like I was literally on a treadmill on the stage.
Why?
Was it getting laughs?
Wait a minute. Let Voss tell a story.
I don't remember the treadmill.
Yeah, Voss.
We got
why?
all these details.
I don't remember it. It's a good story. Let him tell it. I sent
You
it
brought
over
it
to
up.
him.
He doesn't want it, though.
Yeah, he wants to tell it because he wants to let go. He's been carrying this resentment. If he tells it, he lets it go. Let go and let God. And I'm going to tweet that later.
That's Christian Voss?
Yes,
No,
Christian.
I'm Jewish Voss.
You got to get me one.
What joke were you going to do?
I don't remember. It was 7 years ago.
So what?
I don't remember my fucking opening line of Electric Factory at one gig 7 years ago.
Oh, what did you do last week? It was probably the same line.
You said that.
Colin. You didn't turn that one line into some kind of one.
Don't get serious, stick dick. You fucking.
Dick.
Oh, fuck. I hate when he does that. He fucking gets a good one, then he goes right to serious.
Do you hate it really?
Yeah, I do.
How bad
A good one.
How do I-
with
do I
fucking
hate it?
silence.
Yeah.
Break time? Yeah, we'll break.
What?
Huh?
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Do
and
not
this is
plug.
for real.
Do not plug.
No, but this is something a
Do
good
not
one.
plug.
This is about me, Colin, and Bobby.
Oh,
Because we're doing a benefit for Mikey D. November
Mike
9th.
DiStefano, say
Mike
it.
DiStefano, November 9th. I don't know where it is. It's at a theater
That's a great
somewhere.
plug. We'll get all the info up on our
Well, we're doing
Facebook.
We'll be
Such a
performing
shit dick.
somewhere on some night.
That's
good.
I
That's
said
wonderful.
November
Mike
9th.
DiStefano.
We'll continue.
So we're not trying to be vague with you. It was starting to get out there. I think people were starting to know. So we wanted to, all of us, get together.
Rich, what is Rich doing?
I'm fucking deleting some of these fucking idiots on
We're having a
Twitter.
moment, and you're looking at your Twitter.
Are you kidding me?
What the fuck? You
Are you
couldn't
fucking
wait.
kidding me?
You couldn't
You're
wait.
kidding me.
We're listening to Jimmy. There's a real moment going on.
He said that Dane fucking...
What?
But you should see.
What?
And then he pops up. I'm going to delete some of these people. You know what's going
You
on?
fucking
Are you
self-centered
sure you didn't have this
douchebag.
joke?
But it was like this the whole time.
Holy shit.
Colin is losing his mind right now.
Of course. Colin, what? What was your observation?
He was angry like he was being angry at a person like this. Only he's looking at his phone like this with just like a
With all the stain on his face, yeah.
And Norton's giving his heartfelt thing about Patrice and Voss.
Fucking Rich.
What doing?
Rich is grabbing his balls and doing like a jig around the room. What are you doing?
What's wrong with you?
My legs are cramping.
Oh,
Good.
boy.
That's because they're dangling off a fucking chair.
Yeah. Exactly. They're usually sticking straight out in a high chair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking self-centered creep.
Chasing Jennifer Aniston with a hatchet.
Yeah. He sits in that chair like when Otto brings George.
Is that how I said it?
But yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What happened?
Why did they just
That
so
was way
mad?
more important than Jimmy spilling out his emotions.
What did he say? What did he say?
I don't know. It was about...
He's
What'd he
above
say?
that. He doesn't want to give them
Yeah.
the satisfaction.
Yeah, no,
You brought it to everyone's attention.
You ever had those cramps in your legs?
Yes.
God,
That's
yes,
a good bit.
Voss.
You ever? I was just going to start applauding. Yeah.
I have. Dude,
I'll tell you.
standing on stage, it doesn't seem like a lot of work, but, you know, when you get cramps in your legs.
Yeah, Voss is making jokes up again. Go for 120. You ever get a cramp in your leg?
120. Remember the 120?
Yeah, you said 120. Rich was confused by 120. Didn't know what that meant.
Come back, Rich.
Where are you
Where
going?
are you going?
Walking it off.
Gray asshole.
Did Jimmy go back to his thing, or
Yeah,
we
go
all
ahead.
right?
I'm sorry. Did I cut you
No,
guys
actually,
off?
no, actually,
No,
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 I
no,
think
no.
I finished. I mean, we're all obviously we're fucking around. We're all really worried about Patrice.
Yeah.
So
It's
I mean
sad.
that I'm being vague about. But I
That's
just
very
don't-
sad. We just, you know, all his fans out there, we just, you know, to send positive thoughts over to his wife and his mom and all that. What are you doing, Voss? What
really
the fuck are you doing?
You're trying to talk. Voss is doing this thing where he's massaging his
self-centeredness
is killing me.
It's like Voss, you're making it about yourself.
You really sit the fuck down.
This is why you're not invited to the live
Exactly.
event,
You're like a
stupid.
sociopath.
He's doing it looks like a horse in a stall.
Stretch it out. Work it out.
That's what I was doing, but I got yelled at.
No, you were standing there hunched over on the fucking console, shaking your leg in front of Bobby while he's talking.
Did you have a karate fight with garbage cans again last night?
Exactly. Your ears. You just took my fucking joke.
Yes,
and I said off the air about fucking Elephant Man Quinn. I called them garbage can ears.
Yep.
And you stole it. You stole his character. You're taking my jokes. You're a fucking hack, boss.
You're doing.
I ain't, Jeff. That fucking banana's working.
Is it?
Oh, the cramp's going away.
Yeah, it's good.
It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't. It's just stupid psychosomatic.
You got to take potassium for like a month.
I'm sick of this Voss stuff. Leave AutoZone manager haircut alone.
Jesus Christ. I know he's looking at your hair right now, though. He's looking at that fucking goddamn Phil Collins hairdo you have.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Opie hasn't got one fucking smashing today. That
I'm
really
smart.
fucking aggravates me. That fucking ginger hasn't got one
I've gotten
fucking...
beat up.
Boss tried to go after his shirt, but nobody wanted it.
Opie hasn't...
I'm hanging low today.
You really are just laughing.
I'm not stupid.
Yeah, you're over there just...
stupid.
But Voss wasn't even slamming Opie's shirt. He was giving him a genuine.
Yeah, I know.
compliment.
It wasn't.
It is hard to jump in the pond here.
No, he was trying to
start us to get Simon fucking. He was complimenting me. He was hoping we'd all then attack that shirt.
No, why would you attack it? I like it.
No,
I
you
like
were.
it.
You were.
You were hoping that there was something there.
Like,
It's not. There's not much going on there.
Anywhere over there. But I like that.
See, now he's reaching over the console. He's reaching over the console.
Colin had it. He had it right.
Yep.
He was sniffing for it.
Of course,
I
he
didn't
was.
even see that.
I
You're
respect that about him. He's like, yeah, I like that shirt. He's hoping the rest of us would be like, what shirt?
No, because then he would take credit for it.
I'm a captain in a fucking gay army shirt.
Yeah, that shirt's so gray. It should be like on Voss's neck or something.
I fucking hate shit.
Yeah. I was going to say, if Opie wants to dress like Alvin Ailey, that's it.
You can look, Colin. I'm
you
laughing.
had some good ones on the shirt, so you restarted it.
Just do anything I'm saying.
He does dress like the keyboard from Buckaroo Banzai.
Oh, right then. First of all, it's a keyboardist, you dunce.
Keyboardist?
You don't dress like a keyboardist.
Yeah.
Keyboard doesn't dress up.
Sometimes you got to throw them out and see what happens.
Yeah. Oh, those headphones look dumb.
Oh, they do.
Why are you wearing them like that? Just to bug us?
Nah, it hurts my other ear.
Why?
Because I got blackheads in my ear.
Why do you... What? And your mouth and ass.
Exactly. You'd hear me if you had both headphones on, stupid. I'm not going to repeat
See
it.
what you're missing?
You don't have both
Missing good
headphones. You're a
stuff.
fucking hypocrite. You don't have both headphones on.
No, but one's behind me.
What's the difference when I position it?
Because you're
We both
visually
are-
unpleasant.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Shut up and go to a meeting.
Holy shit. The fuck?
Well,
this is brutal.
we could wrap this up then.
Yeah.
I know a bunch of you guys want to get out.
Well, you guys aren't going to be able to follow this week.
If you want to see Rich Voss, he'll be at Jennifer Convertibles on Route 9.
Patrice is a really funny guy. I met Patrice a few times there at Caroline's.
Probably one of the funniest comics out there. He's a creep as a human.
Is he funnier than you?
Yes.
Ask anybody. Ask anybody who hasn't seen me and seen Voss, they know I'm funny. I like when Voss is plowing through the same old crap. And it's awful, isn't it? He won't write. Lenny Bruce got more new jokes. And he sells a CD with the same material that he said that. No, Voss won't. Even his improv is. Voss improv yesterday's stuff.
I came up with a couple new bits.
Go ahead, say one. Give us one of your new bits.
I don't know. Let me think of one about, here's a new one, who really gets on my nerves, Jared from Subway. I hope he gains all his weight back. Right? In the text when I'm doing it on stage, I go, he lost 300 pounds eating subs. I go, what was he eating before?
Now, can you tell that he's making this? He wrote this down. I don't want to expose Voss. I don't want to stop people from eating. Rich Voss is made that up yesterday. He wrote it down.
No,
he's trying it here.
No, I'm not.
But what he's going to end up doing is, once you go white, what? It's a huge once you go black, you never go back home. What? What? It's new. It's a new joke. Buy my CD.
Listen, you're doing it.
Is Jared even doing those commercials anymore?
Yeah,
they show up.
I haven't seen them. Listen, Rich Voss always comes up with new stuff all the time. Hey, now, Mary, did you see me the other night perform?
Wonderful.
Well, how funny was that?
You were very funny, and he got me dinner, too.
Oh, yeah, see that?
He didn't pay for it, but he got it for me.
Yeah, I hooked you up, right?
Yes, you did.
All right, we're done with you.
Don't you feel like you're on the Real World set or
I
something?
would have put that in a summer beach house. It's really ugly. It really is. I like the old stain stuff that was in here, because you know, at least when I talk, I'm going to slobber and I'm not going to feel guilty. That stuff is horrible. Who picked it out?
Patrice is just shaking his head out. Patrice is like, you're saying nothing.
What? I'm just talking.
If you see these guys down at Caroline's, Voss will be up there. He'll be doing his act, and Patrice is sitting by the kitchen door, kind of pretty far away, just mocking Voss the whole time.
It's awful.
No, he's sitting by the kitchen door waiting for food.
I'm fat, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a fat joke. People can't see on the radio, Voss, but I'm a fat guy. So
you are a buffet molester. You're not fat.
Jesus Christ.
You're fat.
Stop insulting me. It's the year 2006, Rich. His jokes are old. His car is old. Did you?
Yeah, I heard about this car. I drove in his car.
He's making payments on a 89.
You're making payments? No.
He got the janitors, like the rich janitor bins. It's not even like it's the bins they make for people that just. But that's Voss. You ever see him? Voss, your shirt's dirty. It's DKNY. Voss, but it's filthy.
I can't even fight back.
It's DKNY. Voss, this car stinks. It's 1982.
You're trying
to Mercedes. It's a Mercedes.
And you're paying for this? You got payments?
Yeah. Did he tell you he's making payments? Wait. Did I tell you what the number was? Did I tell you what the number was?
No, what is it?
190E.
Yeah, it's a 190E. It's a clean-looking Mercedes.
Nobody has a 190E.
I never even heard of that.
You're a big black man. You're driving a Cadillac.
I'm supposed to. You're a Jew. You're driving a Mercedes.
That's only
Dirty traitor.
That's only because
you're driving a Nazi car, not even a good one. You suck.
Oh, man.
Here's what Rich bought. This is what he thought. This is what he thought when he came up here. Just real quick. I'm sorry. I don't want to hog this.
No, hell no.
This is what he thought.
Yeah.
Because him and Norton, for some reason, they think they're good fellas now. For some reason. They want to pay for meals now. They point at you when they talk. Hey. Really? Everybody's Italian, even at Chinese restaurants. Hey there. Hey. And this is what he thinks. He thinks he's a made man. He's going to bring me up Opie and Anthony show and make a complete jackass out of me. Because he's a regular guest. He's like, come on in, everybody.
Did he tell you
this is a pinball machine that's broke? Hey, Secretariat. Hey, everybody. Like he's bringing me through the back entrance, and the Goodfellas, like, he thinks he's Ray Liotta now. He sucks.
He's using you just to get airtime. You know that, right?
That's what he did.
We would never have him on. Did he tell you he is a regular guest? The regular guest, though, that everyone goofs on.
Yeah, he stinks. This is what he thought. He said, okay, I'm going to bring on some new guy. But you didn't realize they can't see fat over the radio ball. But they can hear shit.
Voss, you notice how you were whisked right into the studio as soon as you got here?
Yeah.
Think about it.
Oh, okay. Listen. listen, I never fail for you guys. We're all team players. I didn't bring you up here thinking, hey, I'm going to crack on you. I don't care about you. No, I didn't. What am I going to say possibly about you? No.
You absolutely did, boss.
No,
I don't
I
like
knew-
how you try to use me like I'm the new kid at Reese's.
No, not at all. They call me and say, you know, whatever.
We've been trying to get you on the show for a while, Patrice.
Listen, if your phone was turned on and they could have called you, then you would have known that.
There you
Okay?
go. Black people's phones ain't turned on.
No, yours are. Yours isn't, okay? See, and whenever I come back to you, the whole black people thing, you know? It's you. You. It has nothing to do with black people.
Do you like his black humor there, Patrice?
It's, I mean...
The wallet joke and the fried chicken, the coochie fried.
Every black comic on earth talks about white people. Everyone.
Not really, I don't.
Who? Yes, you do.
No.
You don't talk about white people?
No.
No?
Say
You don't
one
talk,
joke.
I can say about 10 of them. When I'm walking
Say
down
one.
the street, some white lady's walking at me, and I'm thinking, you know.
That's reflective on me.
You're talking about
on
white
what
people.
I think. I'm not saying white people's phones work, black people's don't. And
well, I'm
white people-
generalizing.
Yeah.
Well, you're saying,
White people,
okay.
white people, no, white ladies fall like the monster movie. That's what I do.
No, you don't do
Are
that.
You lying?
You don't do that. Like, white people are crazy. White people pay taxes.
I
You
said
don't
I
do
get
that.
nervous.
White people support their kids. You don't do that kind of stuff.
Stop using me as a black guinea pig. I don't like that.
I'm not. I'm just saying. You talk about white people.
Voss,
All right, how
say
many-
one of my jokes.
Well, I try not to remember your act.
Say one of my jokes.
Listen, here's you do the one about if a white lady gets killed, you don't want to be blamed for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's white. How about
That's very funny, by the way.
It is funny. It's not
Very
funny.
funny.
How about if a lady gets killed, you don't want to be blamed for it? Why is it got to be a white lady? Of course, if a white lady is killed in real life, you're going to look at
Because
black
it's
people.
funny when I say white lady, Voss.
But it's funny when I say black people.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It is.
They feel bad for you, Rich.
No, okay. I won't say.
Oh, God. 22 years in the business.
Listen to me. A room full of all black audience.
Yeah.
Right? You're on stage or I'm on. Who's going to do better?
Me.
Yeah? Let's
A
get your
room
old
full of-
Apollo
a
tape.
room-
Let's get your Apollo tape.
I got booed once, you got booed 17 times, and you think black people love you. They hate you like white people, like Jews. No one likes you.
What happened at the Apollo?
I got booed right off.
How did that happen?
You got booed at the Apollo? I came out there nice and arrogant.
You know what?
I didn't come out there. What's up? What's up? I went up there with yo. And then,
Apollo.
I expected the same reaction I get at Caroline's. Nothing.
Really? Too arrogant, you think?
Yeah, I came out nice and like I was funny. They booed me
Yeah.
off. I got a big fat lesson. They're not
You-
gonna show it though because I curse. I made sure I
do.
threw
You
it.
gotta
Yeah, show this.
Like shit the next day, and I can't perform my duties. So why does it have to be all or nothing?
No. Well, for you it does. Here's the thing. You talk about, well, I used to be at work. It's not about work. What? Everything, your whole life, a whole spectrum of how you're drinking. On the weekend, do you have just a couple on the
I
weekend?
see the show, by the way. Counselor Dunderhead.
And just that new volume to his voice this morning
yes.
is so annoying.
You don't
What's
like
that? You can't raise your volume. Let me tell you about this show business,
Let me tell
Grandpa.
you about this dude. Let me tell you about this douchebag. Okay. He calls me last night. What time you going in? Like it's a fucking class trip. This overzealous. Hey, what are you wearing tomorrow? He's so excited to do that. Hey, what time are you gonna go? Can you pick me up?
He's on his
Shut
way.
up. Can you pick me up? Hey, are you ready? You want to write some sketches together? Go fuck yourself.
I love how the Colin came in.
I didn't know you were at a fair
excited.
last night. Roland told me all about it on the walk down the hall.
Oh, the fair.
You went to a fair in Jersey and had oysters?
No, clams on a half shell. It was great. They were $8 a dozen and $5 for half a dozen. I worked out a deal with a guy. I bought a half a dozen first for $5. I said if I come back, I'll get the other half for $3.
You really?
What I do?
busted
Go
those
home?
stereotypes
Gonna go
right
home with
up,
all the fucking tickets?
Yes.
No, why?
cares?
I gave somebody a good deal.
How much did you get for the leftover tickets?
$20.
$20,
and it cost me $25.
That's pretty good.
And I gave her an
That's
extra
not bad.
5 tickets. So she got an extra 5 tickets plus 5 off. And she was a poor lady, I could tell.
How could you tell? Good.
Well, look, she's bargaining with Boris at a shitty fair in New Jersey.
Yeah,
You think she's
terrible.
rich?
It's like it's fucking Bangladesh.
Sometimes you've had teardrop as just a gang.
Oh, really?
A gang sign.
I thought you needed it in a gang. I thought it meant you killed somebody and you're in a gang. I thought it was like hand in hand. No?
No, I don't.
If we can turn the volume off, these two look like two dumb Yemeni cousins. Anthony and Voss. Why don't you guys talk about the issues of the day? What's going on?
Yes. Yes. Oh,
a hooker in trouble.
Colin's
She's
no,
pregnant.
there's nothing going on with that hooker.
Who drew a vagina on this girl on the front page?
fish.
Rich did, of course.
56 and he drew a fucking fish
drew a
over a
fish
pussy.
on her pussy during.
Imagine sitting next to this asshole during class trying to fucking study when you're like 9 years old. This idiot's drawing pussies. You're like,
why don't we can go back and forth all day long. I'll probably win. But why don't we just talk some issues?
because we can't hear you because of the volume.
What's the difference between you and I? You have to yell to think to get people to listen. And I told you know. Here's the thing. I draw them in. I draw them in with my voice. Well, I'm doing a podcast every week, so I know.
If it wasn't for Bonnie, you would be like jalapeno on a stick. One of Jeff Dunham's oldest fucking puppets is no longer used. She sits down, I can just sing, oh, no, Rich, it's that way. Just reverse it, then it'll be funny. Oh, I know. I tried it both ways. You're not out there every night like I am.
Wow. That's pretty rough there. Wow, look, if somebody woke up on the wrong side of Seinfeld.
Oh, shit. Who needs a Ferris wheel? Who needs a Ferris wheel?
2 for the whip.
2 for the whip. After a half dozen cherry stones. How are you?
Yeah, he's trading clams for fucking.
You're right. It really is pathetic.
Yeah.
That we've come to this.
It's fun. I know.
That you're sitting there with a fan trading fucking
station.
Trading tickets. Trading tickets for clams. In fucking Parsippany.
No, listen to me. 3 good months on Broadway. I fucking had...
Rich.
Wow, that was really a slam.
I'm sorry.
He was on Broadway.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So was I done
about
Broadway?
Were you? You were on Broadway? When? Besides fucking Caroline's.
Well, there you go.
Need I remind you, I once worked for 100,000 people at fucking Woodstock 94.
All right.
No, 99. 94,
Oh,
we
sorry.
were 99.
Well, either way.
Either way. Who cares?
Bob Levy, here's how dumb Bob is. He goes to me, listen, he was supposed to be Susan Lucci because I was on Broadway. You think you're Susan Lucci? I go, Susan Lucci. She's never on Broadway. She was a fucking soap opera for 20 years.
So my friend, just a dumb story, you wouldn't even know him. Gullip, right?
Oh, boy. When left to his own devices.
Yeah. There was a little shame spiral going on there. We all got quiet for Rich.
Yeah.
He didn't have to attack anybody, and he fucking shame
And
spiraled.
that's
in the
what
middle of the
happened.
story.
Exactly.
Go ahead, Bob Gollop.
We
Who's
know
good
Bob.
fellas?
I don't want to tell the story.
Why?
Fine.
It's not a good story. Cliffhanger.
I was going to say that. You wouldn't even... never mind. I saw sharks in the water, so I bailed on that one.
Yeah.
I didn't know your lips were so thin. I thought I was sitting next to Matarese. All right, I started off strong.
Ooh.
And I was going to call up and say, yeah, I'm listening, but I had nothing because I didn't even know what the fuck you said. Did Anthony say anything? See, like that.
You
Poor
should take a
Roland.
diction class and have boys join you for the volume class. The radio, it's been pathetic all morning. It all started last night. Why wouldn't you have wanted... This is the problem. You guys don't have any of the fraternity that I was born with. I would have jumped at the chance to take a friend 7 blocks, park together, a few laughs. Oh, this parking's so expensive here. What's going to go on when we go up there? Instead, you had to be a scumbag at 12:30 at night.
Right. First of all, I said I would fucking pick you
Finally,
up.
he said after he made it so ugly. I'm like, fuck this. I'm taking a cab myself.
Fucking lonely douchebag. You couldn't sleep because you were overexcited about your radio appearance because you haven't done anything in a year. So you call me out of fucking anxiety. Can you pick me up so I can
Aunt and Uncle Society.
so I can talk you down on the ride over. Okay, it'll be fine. Don't worry. You've done this before. Go fuck yourself. You live 4 blocks from here. You're worth $11 million. Take a cab.
Yeah, that's what they say to the what was that site?
I don't know. Celebrity.
Celebrity said I'm worth $11 million.
You're not worth $11 million.
What?
It's sad. It's sad how little.
In what world?
Man.
Oh, lay off. In a world that if I had done what I was supposed to do, I'd be worth a few.
What did you do wrong?
No, I just didn't
OTB.
watch anything. I just rented. I just did everything everybody told me not to do.
Oh, because you rented instead of bought.
I rented, and I just,
So it's not too late to
Went
turn
out
it
on
around.
me.
I mean,
What's
it'd
that?
be hard to get a mortgage at your age, but it would be. I mean, you can still turn things around.
Maybe you can get a 2-year mortgage.
Look at this fucking guy. Slide on over. Uh-oh. Look at Sam's got to work. He's got to figure out what mic to turn on. Holy shit.
Well, now that we have 2 mics for our podcast, it's a lot,
Wow, very good.
You don't want to share a mic.
No.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to share them. That's terrible.
No.
I hate that.
Share a mic with your
I don't
wife.
want to share a mic with you, that's for sure. Poor Bonnie.
Do you watch Borges on...
Oh, my God. He did. What is it called?
Borges.
And then the second guess, Borges.
Borges.
Again, you
I said it wrong a couple times. You ever watch the show Ernest Borges 9?
Oh, God.
What's the name of it?
I'm not fucking telling you.
Huh?
It's Borges.
No, it isn't.
Borges.
Have you seen it?
With you, it's Borges, Bor H's, Bor anything. Oh, boy. I suck that.
No drinking problem there.
Apparently, when I'm sober, I really suck.
I know. What's the name of the show? For real?
I don't even know.
What's it about?
It was about those 2 families, the Meduchos and the Borgies. That ran Vinici back in Italy back in the 1600s.
Oh, Rich, you
Look how
never...
nervous Rich is when y'all attacking him.
You never disappoint.
He's genuine with things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't believe you, me.
He's only at home when he's bargaining for fucking shellfish. For a ride to the fucking fair.
What's the show?
Yeah, what's the show you were talking about? Come on, fess up.
I don't fucking know. I don't know. It's about the Pope.
What's the name?
Oh, yeah, what's the
Don't
name?
you fucking... you fucking little skateboard intern. Go fuck yourself. You don't ever talk to me the way they talk to me. Okay. Okay.
How do you spell it, Rich? You're not being clear.
Let me look it up.
Oh, stop.
All right, everybody's going to come at me? Come on, motherfuckers, let's go.
Rich, we're just trying to get information.
When was it set, this show? Like what era?
What time he means?
What time period?
Yeah.
See, I don't know. I can't tell you the time because I don't know what Pope it is, if it's 4 or 8. If you ask me, was it Pope 7, then I could tell you what
It's the one that hated the Jews.
Okay, all of them. Yes.
All right,
Rich, anything?
I'm trying to find Google on this phone. Oh, here it is.
He hasn't even started Googling.
It's only going to...
It's going to spell it.
And you're going to mispronounce again.
No, once I see it.
Have Siri
really?
say it.
Once I see
That's
it.
what I'm saying, right?
Can I help you, idiot?
If you want green tea, you'll just boil your underwear. Okay.
I'll tell you the truth. It's not a good joke. It's a good joke if we're all in 5th grade.
Right.
Here's
All
I'm
right,
going to give you guys the name of this.
Okay. Borgias.
Yeah,
I don't
what is
know. I don't know how to say that, to be honest with you.
Borregas. Everybody fucking...
Yeah.
wants
You
that show.
fucking idiot. It's not Borregas.
Are you sure?
Borregas.
It's not Borregas.
But Borges was fine, you idiot.
Let's attack Caligula now.
You got me on that. You got me on that one, boss.
Borgias.
Caligula.
Okay.
Borregas, I think.
Okay. Do you know what it is?
No, but Eric is making fun of you in my headphones. He doesn't have the balls to do it.
Why
I'm
don't you
like,
just talk
Oh,
on
you
this?
rock.
He can.
matter with
I
you?
made a joke about
he
him.
watches the show as much
he's
as he
allowed
says.
to.
They
Well,
say the name correctly throughout the
What
show.
is it?
The Borgias. They say
Oh,
it
the
throughout
Borgias.
every episode.
Yeah.
They call him the Borgia Pope.
I guess we all screwed it up, huh, Rich?
I can't
Stupid! I was mocking you when I made fun of the name, you goddamn idiots.
Of course he was. The guy doesn't his fucking act is history.
I fucking
He
don't like
knows
this about shit like the Borgias and
The
the
guy
Medicis.
knows shit.
Yeah.
Did you know what
He's
it was?
a very smart guy,
Yes, of
Colin.
course I know.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Swear.
Me and Anthony laughing at the Medicis and the Borgias, just saying, like, you don't even know what the fuck we're talking about.
and Vinici.
I actually thought Borregas
Venice,
was...
Vinici.
Come on.
I lost you guys.
Oh, shit.
I lost you at the...
No, you didn't. You just
Yeah,
cemented
my
your
muffin.
reputation. Now you understand why a little boy, who's a grown man, but he's just a little boy in his shorts, trying to trade mollusks at a fucking shitty fair.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
I'd like to...
Yeah. Colin.
Are we back?
Yes, we're back, Colin. Colin Quinn. Ladies and gentlemen,
Finish your thought. You was thinking about
I
something.
was thinking about the fact while Boss and Norton are in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Boss goes like this. Matt Lauer, wasn't he on MTV for a few years? So, of course, I go, yeah, he was. I said, right before I got there. So this idiot is sitting there thinking Matt Lauer was like, I have a VJ on MTV.
Oh, my God. He still thinks he went to the bathroom
No, I just go,
thinking
yeah.
that?
I go, yeah, he worked there for a couple of years, and right before I got there.
Fuck is wrong with him?
I thought so.
I knew that didn't sound right.
An idiot.
He really is a dolt.
Yeah.
And like everything he said, he tries so hard, too, to try to sound like he knows what he's talking about, and he just fails miserably.
Yes.
That is the best part.
If you
You're
didn't
right.
try, I wouldn't.
Exactly. We all know we're dumb. We're comedians. We're
Yes.
lazy dummies.
Right.
He actually tries to be intelligent.
We
But
know where the
Borgias
bar
was my-
is.
The Borgias is my favorite.
The
But he's talking-
Borgias, yeah.
And you know he didn't watch a whole episode. He's just sitting there in kind of a daze.
Yes.
Bonnie's trying to watch it, just trying to find a way. Yeah. She's using TV before TV was meant for, to get away from the horrible mistakes of life. She's just trying to throw herself into 16th century Italy so she doesn't have to deal with 21st century Jersey with Boss. And then this idiot's like, what you watching? And she's like, even there, the voice, it must shudder through her at this point.
Oh, Rich. How you doing?
Holy shit.
Oh, man.
What's wrong?
I just had to screw around with the airlines because next week when I'm at Tommy T's in Rancho Cordova, I had to switch some stuff around. It's fucking...
I remember one time the first Video Music Awards, it was me, Madonna was there, Matt, a lot of different people, like little VJs, Matt Lauer and JJ Jackson.
Matt Lauer, JJ Jackson.
Madonna didn't host, though.
No, she didn't.
What you're saying, he wasn't a VJ? Was he? I don't know. He wasn't?
No, dummy.
Well, what did he do in the beginning? Look at his...
did nothing.
Look at his IMDb. Look at it.
IMDb.
Look up the beginning. What he did.
was on the Real World first season.
Yeah. Remember, he kept putting his fingers in the peanut butter?
For the love of all that is holy, shut up. Sorry.
Yeah. Look what he did in the beginning. It was something...
He was in the Lawrence of Flatbush.
Have you no decency, sir?
Biden is. I think he's a liability to the ticket.
But they can't get rid of him now, though.
No, they can't. They can't get rid of him.
What are you talking about? I think he's going to bow. They're going to make him bow.
No.
Yeah.
Can we start by saying it's called bow out, stupid?
Quayle was dumb. You want your vice president dumb. You don't want to do. That's like an opener. You don't want somebody who's going to fail.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
No, you
Put some
don't.
people.
You're preaching to the choir right next to you.
First of all,
Would you?
You're middling McGuire's this weekend, aren't you?
really the middle joke? That's what you fall back to? Is that really a middle weekly? Is that what I'm on? Stop, rewrite, regroup, and let us talk politics. Okay?
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
That was a good little roll, right?
Yeah, it really was.
Wow.
It really was, except now Boss is going to ruin it by saying something
really stupid.
There's always this thing with the vice president where they seem to take the focus off the president.
He's the fall guy.
Yeah, he's the one that will do stupid things.
Yeah.
Right. That's
oh,
exactly
my
what
God. When is Vice President Rich Voss? Boy, would you be an asset to the ticket.
Yeah, or an asshole, a fucking asshole.
Holy shit, Chip, calm down. I don't think I've ever seen the country as divided racially as it is now. I think it's very divided.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think black and white people still going to work together like they always did. I think the media's playing it like that. But
what do you think it is then?
Have you been in his apartment? Of course he doesn't think that.
You know, nice, right?
God,
yes. No.
They're trying to divide. It's not. It's not only divide. It's all.
Why would I be this? Here's the problem. When Voss stops and we're all listening, I'm so excited.
Yes.
That when he said, "Oh, forget it," I was so devastated.
It's like I'm the one who brought up this whole fucking subject.
Exactly. You don't know how. You know what it is? You're so used to being on the defensive. When people actually give you the floor, you crumble. You fall apart. Yeah. I don't think Biden's a racist. I think you just said something stupid in the moment.
It's not racist. I never
They
said
would
it
use
was.
it. No,
It's a scare tactic.
But the media would be using it.
It's a
Colin's face and Voss.
Colin just
It's
made
a scare
disgusted
tactic.
face.
Is it because he left the last T off tactic?
It's because we said scare tactics 7 times. And now we're all going, even Voss was past that point and going, it's really not about that, it's about this. And then we were back on the subject of the media, and he went back to it's a scare tactic.
Back to the scare
I want to
tactic.
get back into scare tactics.
So I
That's
just
why
felt
I
like
was segueing.
I am not. It's nothing personal. When you started saying that, I felt like throwing up a little.
MSNBC, all these big conglomerates that have these news outlets, they're all heavy liberal buys.
But I'll be honest, almost nobody watches. CNN is taking a fucking beating. MSNBC has 9 viewers. Fox has more than most of them combined. And I'm not, for whatever reason, probably because it's the one major conservative
network
one.
news is still huge.
A network news is,
across
and
the country.
local network news and
that would be all network news.
I mean, local news. Here's the thing too. Here's the thing. What was I going to say? I meant local.
Just can't say anything.
And
I'm not even saying it's your fault, but it seems whatever you say, it can get just jumped on.
Yeah, it's all right. It doesn't matter to me. I know in my gut. What was I going to say?
We all get quiet, give him the floor,
What was I?
and he falls on it.
If you don't agree with one thing, he's a right wing. Go fuck yourself. You have some conservative views, some liberal views.
That's
Okay,
true.
and they just, if you don't agree with everything, and they're meaner people. Our producer, listen to our producer. You can't be more of a fucking tree hugging liberal than this one.
He's got to bring up like our producer.
Well,
and
I don't want to say names. It could be anybody.
I know,
But
But he's also a man of great decorum. I don't blame him. You're a real fucking professional. Go on.
And after you're saying that, he wants to say, "What do you mean? I don't decorate."
But I like the fact he's also bringing up the topical phrase "tree hugger."
Yes,
I think that was used at the No Nukes concert against Jackson Brown in 1979.
How much time did you do there?
Go on with this horrible story.
Okay, well, because I like doing the plugs because Rich yelled at me and said that I'm not good at doing the plugs because I usually don't do them.
Yeah, because you're self-centered and you don't
do
give
them.
Why would you do
Sam,
them?
you should be
Sam's
doing
in
them.
Opie's chair. Sam,
Right,
you should be the fucking pro.
You
you're
took
right.
Opie's job over here. What the fuck?
Even when we went to break, Anthony was so uncomfortable. He goes, "Okay, guys, let's go to a hard break, and we'll come back in just a few minutes. Stay tuned," or whatever he said.
I'm like,
It's like not him.
because it's not me.
It's not him.
It's not me. Hey, jerk off. I'm saying go to break or something. I don't know.
You ever do Dice Bobby?
Was he?
Dice Kelly?
Oh, guys.
Boom, you got your coffee. You sit back. You're jerking off. Your goo is flying. You're feeling good about yourself. Boom, you get an audition. And then I'm on a pilot.
What's the matter, Rich?
Yeah, I
now
know.
you're fucking all cranky.
No, I'm thinking about something.
What oh, wow. That explains it.
Exactly. He can only do one.
He's thinking about the exchange rate between bumper cars and Scungili.
That's pretty funny. It's very funny.
The clams and the tickets.
Or were you thinking of when Cronkite hosted the MTV Music Awards? Idiot.
I thought he was on Fuse.
I only asked. I said, did he?
No, you did not.
I said, did he?
No, you didn't.
No, you did not.
I
You
did.
laid down the
You told me as a fact that Matt Lauer was on MTV.
Jesus Christ,
And
what
Diddy
a
never
snitch.
hosted.
I said, I think he
Diddy.
hosted. I said, I think he did.
No, you didn't. You
I
laid it
did,
down as
yeah.
a fact.
Exactly.
To a former MTV employee, me.
McGuire's is spelled wrong on Voss's website, so.
Is it?
Yeah, it's spelled with a Q on your website.
That's how it's spelled.
No,
Yes,
it's not.
Yes, yes, it is.
That's how it's spelled,
You
Sam.
fucking idiot.
Oh,
there you
Sam.
go. You know
Is it
what?
McGuire?
Right now, you know
with
what?
a Q, everyone knows that.
Look it up. It's MCQ.
I guarantee when he looks it up, you're fucking wrong.
I'm sorry if I got your home club spelled wrong.
But how do you spell McGuire's with a Q?
Yeah.
That's how they have it. Go look it
No,
up.
I did. I looked up your date. It's McGuire's with a G.
Only
McGuire's.
Oh, I saw it. I
McGuire.
got my
Go to
glasses on.
Voss's
Website, you don't have your glasses on?
Only voice is a guy who goes, I'm sorry if I spelled your home club wrong. He's trying to trash me by saying that I work at the club he's going to.
What kind of insult is that, Rich?
There's no spelling of McGuire.
McGuire's.
Hey, thank you. You keep saying it. It's good publicity.
That you're an idiot?
Yes.
People, People are driving down Old Country Road right now going, I got to say it requires. It keeps coming up.
You know what? We should go.
Yeah,
We should go.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, so much work
And then
coming
he's
up.
going to Cordoba next week, which ironically, correct me if we can Google this, is somehow connected with the Borgias. So the Cordoba
Borgias.
in Spain led to the fall of the fucking Borgias, actually.
It's Rancho
See,
Cordova.
he knows. I do get a lot of Nassau's finest coming over the house.
Yeah.
Usually for noise. I get some fucking
Noise
bitch
complaints?
behind me. She doesn't like the loud music and fucking parties.
Yeah, but they're only like 2 drink parties. You're only having 1 or 2 drinks at these parties, right?
Look, Mr. Fucking intervention. Don't worry about it. I'm okay.
I worry about you.
Why?
Not
I
at
can
all.
fucking drink.
I know you can.
Yeah.
A lot.
Don't worry about it.
Okay,
I didn't have to tap out, all right?
Ooh.
I'm okay.
We were smoking crack when I freebased, me and like my best friend. And we're sitting in the car, we're parked
He
somewhere
says
in
it
the
like
yard.
that, gives it more gravity to us, like than my best friend.
Oh,
God.
wow,
all right, Rich.
Maybe
This
it
means
just for
something.
the story, okay? All right, let me make a long story short. So,
Available now on Netflix.
Okay, but this one will be amusing.
You've already made long fingers short. Get it, turtle hands?
He's just mad because you stole his shell. So what happened?
Yeah, that's not a good story.
Oh, God damn, again he
boss.
does it.
Say
You're
it.
with your bestest friend.
Yeah, and the whole world.
You're smoking your crack.
Right.
And my friend turned to me and he goes, "You're not here right now." I go, "You know what? You're right. Sometimes you're right.
When you're right, you're right.
You're right. You're always right, Sonny." Yeah.
You read?
You got some glasses? I left my 10 pair at home.
All right, so you're with your best friend smoking crack.
friend,
What
yeah.
happened?
Smoking
I don't
some
remember
crack.
the story.
Come on,
Was it a
what
big rock?
happened?
He took a hit, and it was so big, and he fell out of the car on the ground. And
Fell out of the AMC Pacer.
No, he fell out, and I thought he died. And the first thing that came to my mind was, I'm going to take his fucking crack and drive off. That's how fucking powerful. That's all
Oh,
I
is
was
that why
saying.
you told us he was your best friend so we'd understand the
right.
juxtaposition of these two bosses?
Like it wouldn't be so bad if it was just some friend of his, but it was his best friend.
Best
Right,
friend,
so the
right.
fact that you were
It
ready
was
to
my
take his
cousin,
drugs.
but that's different. That's
Yeah,
not addiction
yeah.
because I was going to
If it
drive
was
over
your
that.
cousin, he'd be opening for somebody on Long Island.
Oh, my cousin's open for you this weekend.
That's all I request is your cousin.
Joe Curry's going to be with you this weekend at McQuire's.
Oh, really? I like
said-
him. He's a good guy.
I like Joe. He's
He
fun.
is a fucking
Isn't he?
good guy.
I've known that guy
Right.
for forever.
And
Yeah.
you know, boss, you know.
I could tell how much you bring him in studio. I could tell.
Look, I never
know.
said he was good on the radio.
Yeah. I remember when you were friends with Paul Bond, too.
Oh,
wow.
Paul Bond.
Ah, the Paul Bond.
God, just goes, Paul Bond. What the fuck? I have no problem with Paul. It just, you know, thinks,
I hope not.
No, not Uncle Paul. That was NEW days.
Yeah, I know.
We've
things grow.
lost touch with a lot of people.
Yeah, I know. Maybe once in a while, maybe you give Dina Cola a call and say, hey, why don't you come back in for old times?
I'm thinking about Mike
Mercurio.
recently.
You didn't know that. You didn't know. I forgot to tell you, Rich was. He's also a part-time lobbyist for fucking road hacks.
Yeah.
Every time he's at a gig, I'll talk to them for you.
Oh, you like the big man on campus?
Yeah. Boss, they're charging me for sodas. I'll straighten it out.
Don't worry about
I take care of the young guys. I look out for the young guys.
it. You want your fucking head in this oven? Yeah.
Who was I gonna? Well, you know what? My friend Bob Gullip is staying in New York.
I know Bob. I love Bob
I got
Gullip.
no
You know.
problem with that.
It's not Gullib. It's Gollib. But
Oh, God.
Gullip, whatever
Don't
the
be
poll
so
is.
gullible.
Oh, hold on. Let's do some more play on words.
did you like
Why don't you-
Gulliver's Travels?
Why don't you do some words?
I like the fact that boss took umbrage. Let's do some more play on words.
I did not
What is
take
that?
umbrage. It's not raining. No fucking way. We went through
141.
that before. Did we give the
141, I'll do
IQ
it.
test?
No, you didn't.
You're not.
I'll do it.
Either you guessed lucky. You're not fucking 141.
I'm 141. I'm a savant.
Spell it.
SAVONT.
Oh, on T?
O-N-T.
Fucking idiot. You're not a savant.
I am a savant. It's
damn,
scary,
man.
the shit I know.
But where did you take this test? Is our question.
Huh?
Where was this test where was it taken?
My fucking living room.
Online?
The computer.
Oh, no, one of those online IQ tests. Those are
everything
horse
else
shit.
is good online except the IQ test.
No, everything else isn't good.
You're the only,
Everything else stinks.
Well, you're the only guy with an IQ over 140 that's been on Route 280 for 90% of his fucking life. You doubled your 140 IQ already on 280 West.
I played at Bar 9 when you guys used to play.
That was just a mishmash of everybody.
That was just them doing fucking...
Jay Moore used to come down and Stephen Lynch.
Yeah, what happened to him?
Yeah. He was your
Won't see
best,
him no more.
He was your best parody guy.
Yeah.
What are you here to guilt monger? You don't have the balls to do this when Opie's here. He'll throw you right out of the studio.
I do it in a second when Opie's
Worry
here.
about your own fucking failing career.
Worry. That's right. Now, don't take a sip like that's your tell after your fucking horrible bit because you don't have a cigarette anymore to throw in your cocky fucking mouth. Here's a little sip. I just told a bit. Okay, audience, you still with me? Go fuck yourself. Okay? I'm going to go work out a new fucking hour. I'm going to work out an hour because that's what Louis told me to do. A new hour. Go fuck yourself.
I don't like Voice's portrayal of me. yes. I'm going to get my hour. I don't have a cigarette
Well, let me
anymore.
tell you something. Suck on your fucking coffee cup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking the actor's studio with fucking Colin Quinn.
I saw
Colin Quinn.
I saw Colin a couple of weeks ago, and it was fucking hilarious. He's very funny.
You're a fucking alcoholic. Anything's funny to you. Go fuck yourself. I wasn't going to do anything else. Thank you for having me in.
I love having you in there, Rich. Come on.
But I think you took it personal when I was smashing you guys.
I never take that shit personally.
You sure? I don't like this.
Positive.
You sure?
I've never taken anything
This is
personally.
the worst part about Boss.
It really is.
He trashes you, gets you good.
But then I saw him.
And we go, this son of a bitch is a fucking... Every time you count him out...
Hold on. Hold your
he's
coffee.
a
Hold your
counterpunching
coffee.
monster.
Hold
It's not a joke.
Hold your coffee because
And
we
then
can't
at the
take
end,
it
he always comes over
seriously.
and grabs you. Listen, you know how
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
It's all
because
part of the game.
exactly, it's all that old school Vegas stuff. Hey, how about a hand for taking a joke? Shut your fucking mouth.
But you know, we should all get along. I've goofed a lot. I've made a lot of jokes. It's okay, Rich. We're all having fun. I don't get offended by anything in
Anthony,
here.
you're a good sport. That's all he's trying to say.
You're a good sport.
Yeah, look at him.
Come
He
on.
takes a joke, this guy.
Yeah. Get him a drink. Get him a drink.
The best is he goes home. Bonnie, do you think it was? I mean, I felt like it was a little harsh. She's sitting there with fucking dead eyes, totally shut down. And he's like, "Do you think it was?" She goes, "I didn't get to hear it yet." And she's sitting there just like, "Shut the fuck up."
Bonnie's eyes, lifeless eyes, like a dog's eyes.
What do you do with the bullhorn? All right, everybody, take your Dramamine. Bodak, Anthony's got the bullhorn. And now after this, we go to the shuffleboard room. Go fuck yourself, you fucking morning DJ.
You fucking hit him too hard for too long. That 141 IQ comes out.
Yeah. Come on. I like it, boss. You're fucking. I like having you on the show. He is a little more talkative and combative than when Opie's in here, though.
Yeah.
Opie keeps you in check.
I'm
That's right.
No,
Scared of Opie?
no, I'm not scared of
Because,
him.
Opie
no,
keeps
it's
you
not
in
a question
check.
of scared. You're intimidated because you feel like he's a grown up. Shut up and let me finish. You feel like he's this is like official radio because he goes to the breaks professionally and all this, and you're like, this is like grown up
I'm the
shit.
substitute
Oh,
teacher.
wait, hold on.
I'm the substitute
First of all,
teacher.
hold on. Colin's next show will be therapy on Broadway. Go fuck yourself. I've been in here for fucking 10 years. None of you guys, you don't scare me. Opie, I'm not. No, we're not books. Why would we? I love when he acts like that, and you can tell because the blinking starts getting crazy.
I didn't blink a lot in Louis last night, according to reports.
Yes. Yes.
Positive reviews.
Someone was on a hit TV show last night.
That's right.
Rich was talking about some fucking 4 TV shows that he turned down.
What?
During break.
No, not 4.
But he didn't say what it was, and he won't on
America's
the air.
Got Talent.
What shows did you turn down?
Yeah.
No, America
control.
lacks.
They offered me once to be the host of that show. You know the show where they fucking throw all the shit around like you keep falling.
Wipeout?
Wipeout. Yeah, Wipeout.
Why didn't you do it?
That's a lot of money. That
I
show's
don't
make
know,
a
it
lot of
seemed
money.
like the right show for me, but I just didn't do it.
They got Summer Wipeout
Whoa,
and
look at
regular
that.
Wipeout.
Jesus, that guy took a spell, but you know what?
Whoa. Yeah, I like him too.
That's some. Whoa.
Yeah. Ooh, look out. Let's recap.
Didn't you turn down that movie, one of the Austin Power movies?
Yeah, the fucking Austin Powers movie itself.
But that's when you did Celtic Pride, though. I could see why you would turn it down when you got
that was
such a big hit coming out.
Wow, man.
Celtic.
Why? Celtic Pride wasn't as popular as Austin Powers.
He's right, though, Rich.
But boss, how did you put the word pride into that movie? So what?
Oh, man.
Tell him the TV shows that you...
Yeah. Did you turn down? What did you turn down, boss?
Yeah, what'd you turn down, boss? Come on. Fess. What?
They asked me to judge on the Idol next year.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
American Idol?
No, they didn't ask me to judge it. They asked me to do backstage interviews.
No, they didn't.
Why did you do it?
Shut up.
lying.
Do you really think that fucking they asked me to do that?
I think if he was a funny, guy. What else?
Nothing.
That was it?
I just said it.
So he didn't turn anything down? I don't know. Boss has been offered nothing.
Do you get jock itch a lot
No.
No.
in the summer?
Do you fucking shower? That's why I wear the regular, briefs. But Jimmy, you've always said
on your front lawn at 4 a.m.
Yeah, well, I can't make it to the bed every night.
That's true. It's like Perry's father in The Wanderers. Oh, it was actually Joey's father, not Perry.
Right.
Well, anybody see any good movies?
We were talking.
See,
about
boss, this is what bugs me. You want to trash my one-man shows and my pretensions of intellect? Wait a minute.
No, look, he's taking.
No, let him finish. This is the trashing.
Let him finish.
And yet, when we left it up to you, it goes from we're boxers and briefs into anyone see any good movies.
Yeah, because I want to go see that
You're
Bourne
an
movie.
intellectual fucking wasteland.
First of all, this is morning radio. We're not supposed to be fucking doing E = MC square material. Okay, go fuck yourself, gravity neck. Did anybody see the movie Bourne, the new Bourne one?
No, I haven't seen the new Bourne movie.
Sam?
No, I think it's
All right, we're done with you.
No, I don't know. It's a new guy.
I know, that's why.
Some kind of wacky DNA. It's not even just regular
Bourne
secret agent
something.
shit.
The first one sucked. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Why? You're right. Fucking paper cookie cutter from fucking 20 years ago.
Cookie cutter. 141 IQ.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That old stupid character, I'm done with it. Okay? I come in here, I carry the fucking show. Character. Was in Hurt Locker, was that Marlowe playing one of the guys in Hurt Locker?
Oh, I don't know.
Here we go.
Jamie Hector.
I don't think it was Jamie Hector, though.
Oh, I mix them up a lot, but I thought it was him.
Boy,
These
see what he
actors.
means by black
What?
people.
No, I didn't say that.
Whoa, what?
I knew what you meant.
What, boss?
I knew what you meant.
Yo, boss!
A lot of actors.
Boss!
Because usually bracelet night is on Thursday, but they knew it was going to rain tonight, so they did bracelet night tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's how they are at the
You get in
fair.
free with a crustacean.
We'll spend the afternoon with the shrimp net so you can go there and go on all the fucking rides.
I think they're too hard on you.
This is
too
nothing.
hard
This
on
is
you.
fucking nothing. This
Child's
is
play.
It's kids play.
You're right.
Kids play.
We'll
You want to see suffer and see what they go through in the fucking Bourne legacy, man. I mean, that's serious shit. I hope you do get to see it, because that's some dangerous shit.
Yeah, sure.
My CD's still empty inside. It's up for a Grammy, so I'm telling you.
Let me
it's
just
up for a
stop.
Grammy.
Let me just, it is?
Yeah.
No,
still
it's
empty.
not.
It's called nominated for a Grammy, not up for a
It's the
Grammy.
same thing.
I know
It's
that,
up
but
for a
you're supposed
Grammy.
to say it right.
How come Mike
think it
got
is.
nominated?
Probably because
Because
your manager didn't push it through to be nominated.
Voice doesn't have a manager.
No, but somebody pushed it through to be
Someone
nominated.
pushed it through.
I like
It's
the
not
fact
me.
that I go, Voice doesn't have a manager, and immediately we all go, no, of course not. But some,
Because yours is so fucking on top of things. Okay? We met with your fucking manager. He's a real fucking whiz.
but I just don't understand this. And just somebody explain this to me. You know, if something comes out like a fucking political movie or a movie about the time, you know, everybody's talking about, even like Batman. I understand. But who stops in the middle of a conversation on radio and goes, anyone see the new Bourne movie?
No one said that.
Joe
No
Biden
one
might
on
say
fucking radio anywhere would say that.
Yeah, they would.
No, they wouldn't.
If they doesn't
No, they wouldn't.
Well, no
It's
one
not
would.
Batman.
Something
It's
they
not some
wouldn't say.
topical political
Something they
film.
wouldn't
It's a
say
fucking
is.
shit Bourne
Something they
movie.
wouldn't say is.
Fucking asshole.
Has anybody seen Boston Pride? That's something they wouldn't say. They would
Celtic
just-
Pride.
Boston Pride.
That was the sequel. When Bonnie was pregnant, you know, just fucking, she's ironing some clothes, and I'm talking to my ex-wife on the phone, and my ex-wife hung up, but I still pretend I was on there. I go, okay, I love you. Bye.
Oh. Did her head snap around on you?
Man.
Yeah.
She almost dropped the baby then.
And Colin Quinn at the Creek and Cave.
Yeah, thanks.
All right.
Creek and Cave.
That's where I saw Colin.
Yeah.
And it was brilliant.
And
thanks, Anthony.
Isn't that in Long Island City?
Yes, it is, on
I heard
Jackson
it.
Avenue.
And it's like an alternative room, like a little hipster room.
Yeah, well, it's all real comedians. I don't know if
you wear your desert boots when you go there and your fucking tight jeans. You fucking half a beatnik comic. Is that what you do? You say, hold on, Scooby-Doo Bob. I'm trying to plug you.
A beatnik.
His Broadway play, Mamma Mia Idiot.
His Broadway show is dumb Jews telling hack jokes.
He didn't even try.
Not at all. The show on Broadway right now.
Yeah, old Jews telling jokes.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, they got a
Old
fucking
Jews
they
telling
got a podcast too.
Oh, they do have a podcast too?
Classic.
No, wait a minute. Now we can't go to break. I didn't know they had a podcast too. Tell us. Please go to commercial.
We're getting reports that his Broadway play is Book of Moron.
Yeah. Yeah, how about Book of Stupid?
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
You guys see Project Runway last night?
No, I didn't.
Good episode.
Another.
Is it still on?
One day you're in, the next day you're out.
Yeah, I know how it
It's
works.
like the Bourne Legacy.
But
I didn't even know you were still here.
Do you watch all of the shows that Bonnie wants to watch?
No,
Is that
I
what
hate
you
those
do?
housewife fucking shows.
But you
watch
them.
No, I don't watch
Do
shows.
you ever have control of the television?
You think I only have one television? I'm not.
First of all,
Yes.
he doesn't have control of the television, but he has control of the remote. Check out his act if you want to hear more about that.
That's right, 1988. You heard him.
You know, the ladies always get the clicker. Am I right? Clicker.
His next album is called "This Guy Knows What I'm Talking About."
And he's kind of pointing with his thumb.
That's right.
Guy.
And it's a guy with Down syndrome. Can I use you as the model?
Wow, it is brutal.
I know.
Holy shit.
You got to be impressed by this, Sam, huh? How the big boys work.
Sam.
Yeah, that's why this prick hasn't cracked a smile since I fucking walked in the studio.
Right?
No,
It's all
fairness.
business.
Sam's done with all of us.
Fucking business over there, that guy. He's just waiting for us to just get the fuck out of his way.
Yeah.
So he can take over. Every pyramid needs a base. Yeah, your people built that, by the way.
Yeah, you're right. And they always complain about fucking, they were slaves picking cotton. We
Who's
built
they? You just pointed to me
again.
saying they? You're the worst.
They're all plastic.
Put them on you. What terrible glasses they are. They're for reading.
It's just like fake
okay,
glasses.
wait.
He like it because
Then
it's
what
like
do
the
you need it
Burberry
for?
thing on there.
Like that.
That's what he liked, the Burberry.
I guarantee, if you don't get rid of those glasses, Bonnie's going to fucking cheat on you in the next 6 months.
I'm going to hold on to these tight. Give me a story to talk about so I can get excited.
Do you still think she's cheating on you all the time? Are you over that?
All I know is we were having sex the other
All
night.
I know.
We're having sex.
Yeah.
And I fucking, this high blood pressure medicine makes my dick real sensitive. So.
Why did you underpronounce medicine and overpronounce sensitive? This medicine makes my dick real sensitive.
Oh, God.
It's just a creepy listening to it. Go on.
If you talk soft, you draw them in. Okay. No, but I was concentrating, but like she said, say something, and I was just concentrating with. She goes, it's like fucking a robot. I was like, you know what I mean? When you and I was thinking of golf, right? And I concentrate when I play golf.
Because you didn't want to come or
I
something?
didn't want to come, so I'm thinking of
Yeah.
different things, but I wasn't in the moment, and she was right. I was wrong. So a lot of guys won't admit they're wrong, but I'll do a 10th step on the radio. I was wrong, and I'd like to apologize.
You're a big
I'm
man,
saying
Rich.
something. A lot of guys come on here trying to fucking be amusing. He just told a heartfelt tale.
Yeah.
That made
a heartfelt tale.
I'll let down my walls. Like my one-man show isn't calisthenics like yours. I'll let down. Okay. All right. I was waiting. Okay, Richard Simmons on Broadway.
Wow.
Wow.
First of all,
Were you being nice to me?
I like Colin just goes, first of all, nah. Like, I'm not even going to fucking bother. Calisthenics.
I'm not up to throwing the medicine ball around for an hour. I'm working on it. What one-man show? Is Boss doing a one-man show I didn't hear about?
Shut up, no.
No, he's not.
Ooh. No, fucking one-man show. Enough already.
Yeah, why would you want to do that? Stand up there and tell your story for an hour. Yeah. Who needs that?
I got other things. I'm a comic. Sometimes.
Oh, really? All right, well, we'll take that break that Rich was so eagerly trying to get to.
And guess what? He was right.
He really was. I'm willing to say when I was wrong.
And the worst part was that was his idea of a big out.
Yeah.
I was going to come, and I kept thinking of VJ Singh back after this.
Shut up. So was Bonnie. All right. We'll take look awkwardly again. Watch. We'll be back right after these words from our sponsor.